I got something to say.
Oh, man, that's a whole lot of me, isn't it? Man, this feels good. What's going on, everybody? Andy is not here tonight. If you saw our post, well, if you're watching this, you saw the post, right? If you're a Patreon member, you heard it early this morning. Andy's like on his deathbed right now. Not literally, but he's sick. He's got the flu. It's kind of running through his whole house. I feel bad for him because he's had a tough probably 5 days. His kids have had it. Now he's got it. Andy, I know you're watching probably, or hopefully before you fall off to sleep with probably NyQuil. It's not the same without you. We've got some fantastic fill-ins. I don't know if there is fill-ins for you, but we've got some fantastic people that are going to help us get through the next 2 hours drinking whiskey. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about music as well. I'll eventually put the link out there later on if anybody wants to come on. Yeah, it's going to be a fun night tonight. We don't do this a lot on the channel, right? We don't do like the sort of, I call it the Brady Bunch, where everybody's on, which I like being a part of, but we're just not good at it. So this is gonna be fun. We'll do it tonight, and let's see how it goes. So if you ever wanted to be on to talk with us, now's your night. Some people have already gotten the link, and we'll put it out there later on for everybody else. Also, it's the 5 weeks of whiskey. It's the 5th week for our Patreon members. We've got, I think, what our 2 best bottles. So if you're not a Patreon member, I'll do it one more time. Andy, I'm always a salesman. We are giving away 1 bottle of Old Elk single barrel pick from Sealback's Shocker, Breaking Bourbon and Bourbon Pursuit. They went out there. One of my favorite rye whiskeys of the year. This is a barrel pick rye. It's the rye coming in at 125 proof. Look at that sucker. Oh, look at this. I can't wait to give this to somebody because I just love this bottle. And then from Andy's collection, this is his last one. I think the best one. Bardstown. He did drink a little bit of it, so it's not a full bottle. It's probably 85% full of the Pfeiffer Pavitt Reserve. Fantastic bottle. Look at the color on that. Oh, my gosh. So this is straight bourbon whiskey finished in Pfeiffer Pavitt Cabernet Sauvignon barrels. Andy, did I say that right? I don't know. So we'll give that away in a little bit. Again, if you're thinking about becoming a Patreon member, those are the last 2 bottles up in our 5 weeks of whiskey. So we've had, I don't think anybody's won twice. I don't think. I could be wrong there. But we've had, I guess, now 8 bottles have been given away. So we'll do this again probably in the new year. We're going to collect some more bottles to give away, but we love giving stuff to our Patreon members. So really appreciate all the support. Had a fantastic show last week with Justin and George from All of You. The Lorley was released. Did anybody get that out there? There it is. There's the 16-year-old MGP juice that is barrel proofed at 97.8% alcohol, man. And I tell you what, you can win this a sample of this again tonight. Here's my bottle that I got on Friday. Everything I'm drinking tonight, you're gonna get 2 ounces of. So basically tonight, what we want to do is whiskeys that you're really into right now. Doesn't have to be allocated. Although Stacy has an allocated one from 4 Leaf Whiskey. I can't wait to hear about it. Just anything you're drinking right now that you really are into. Put it in the chat. I think a lot of the people that are coming up hopefully will share with us what they're really into. And I'm going to go through 4 whiskeys that I'm really into right now, and I'm going to give them to you guys. Plus, I forgot to get it, but when we bring people up, I bought a bottle that I don't love, and I'll tell you this. I'm going to give it away tonight too. That's crazy, right? But it is a Sealback's pick. They got me. They didn't get me, but basically it was a rum. It's rum that it's mistakenly mixed with rye whiskey. There was rye whiskey still in the barrels that they were going to put the rum in, and it became a blend. And they're like, you know what? It's not bad. I think it is bad, but I'd love for someone else to tell me I'm wrong, I guess, or maybe they'll like it. I don't like it. I don't want it. Maybe someone else did. I mean, Blake from Sealbacks was saying how great this is and how weird it is and different. And it's weird, all right. I don't like it. So I'm going to give that away too. I'll go over that all later, but let's bring up some people. I want to bring up my good friend. I don't think this is the first time he's been on. I don't think so. Dan, this isn't the first time you've been on our channel, is it?
This is the first time I've been on screen. Yeah.
On screen. Okay. All right. There you go.
What's up?
Deathless Dog. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Much better than Andy. I know Joe Graves would certainly say, you know what? This is an improvement. I'm pretty sure it's an improvement.
He's a man of taste.
So hopefully all of our mods can put Deathless Dog's link, and all of our guests that we have on tonight. I don't know why you wouldn't be, because it's a lot of the same community, but if you're not, please go support these guys, support them, subscribe, all that good stuff. How are you, man?
Doing well. Doing better than Andy, I guess. Hope he gets better soon.
You know, it's one of those things where, like, you forget about the flu, I guess, right? Everybody's so cool.
Right.
But that's out there, and that's the second person I've known that has gotten the flu and said it was worse than COVID. Like,
yeah, I've only had it like real bad once, and it's bad when you feel like death warmed over.
He's not the type of person to basically like stay in bed and not do. If he's sick, he still does things. He has to. He's got a family. He works, all that stuff. He's been basically in bed for the last. I knew we were in trouble for tonight's show when yesterday he didn't do anything. So when he wasn't going to work, when he wasn't out of bed, I was like, oh. And he woke up this morning. He's like, I'm calling it early, dude. I can't move. I can't do the show tonight. So, you know, it's all good. I want to bring up our next guest. She has been on our show before. She helped us with Clonakilty, if you guys remember. I still want to get that rare Clonakilty that came out. That was a cigar batch. Maybe Stacy can help me figure out how. Maybe I should just email Sean. That's probably what we should do. None other than Stacy from Four Leaf Whiskey. Stacy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
No, wait, it's Solange, right? Isn't that what it is? Solange. I was close.
You were close. You were close that time.
All right. Well, so Stacy, how are you? First of all, hopefully better than Andy.
Good. I'm good. It's been a busy couple weeks at my house. I'm pretty much on a first name basis with the guy from UPS and DHL at this point. They've been here so much.
Don't you love that, or not love that? Like, I know my UPS guy now too. He's like, oh, you got. I say to him, oh, we get sent stuff to us, you know, before we trade a lot. It's not me all just buying it. You know, I had to like preface that. It's not me just buying all this whiskey, or I'm not really an alcohol. There's another person on our channel. He doesn't care. He's like, here you go, you alcoholic. Here's another bottle of whiskey. I'm kind of tired of delivering it to you. Is that what you get too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's been quite a bit overseas that has made its way to my house here lately.
Wow. Well, we'll get into it in a second, but you have a very special bottle that you're really into now. We'll talk about that in a second. I want to get everybody on first, but I can't wait to hear about it, because you said you got something today that's quite special, or you've had something that you can't wait to talk about. Is that correct?
It arrived this afternoon.
And you've tried it, I guess, right? You've opened it up a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't last very long.
It's good. Well, you let it open up. I appreciate that. Let me quickly go through the chat. I think Saucy gave us a nice super chat. Saucy, there you go, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Again, I'll show everybody what the super chats are for. It's 4 2-ounce samples of the whiskeys I'm going to drink tonight, plus a Fortuitous Union rum rye whiskey blend that I don't like. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like it. And if you don't like it, you can gift it to somebody else that might like it. But it's not. I think some people would appreciate it. It's just not my. You know, you drink whiskey and it's just not your thing. You don't love it, but other people do. I think this might be it. I could be wrong though. I didn't love it. It was really funky. I'm not a huge rum drinker, but I love rye whiskey finished in rum barrels, right? So I was thinking, oh, I'll love this. No, didn't do it for me.
Isn't that the one that it's like blended rum into it or something like that, though?
Blended rum into whiskey.
Yeah, that's different.
Big difference, right? Dummy me thinking,
totally
I love that. No, huge difference. Huge difference. And they did it, I guess, by mistake, right? The whole thing about it, it's called Fortuitous Union, is that, you know, once you blend it, you can't unblend it, right? So they went with it, and they tasted it, and they're like, because they finished it for like 8 months in a wheated bourbon barrel too. That's what they say. Didn't to me do anything for it, but interesting. I'll get the bottle in a second. There's JG, there's Kathy Graves, there's Kimberly Ferris. I just want to say hi to everybody real quick. Everything Spicy Phil, good to see you. Eric the Barbarian. Hey Eric, I need you to email me, or did you? Maybe you did. There's a couple people who won last week that I need to get a hold of that did not. I don't know if they're picking up from all of you, but I need to give them samples of their winnings. I think Eric, maybe you did email me back, but I think there's a couple people that did not email us what their intentions were, or I don't have their email address. So anywho, there's Storytime Shane. How are you, buddy? David Bays is in the house. Rock on. Keith J from MA is here. Ben, I've been talking to him. I think Ben is coming down to Penny's Proof. You guys know what Penny's Proof is at all? Probably not, because you're not from Maryland. So basically, Sagamore Spirit every year does for their Whiskey Thieves Club, right? They're like a club
Mhm.
that you can belong to that you get offerings if you're in this club, right? All you do is email. And basically, it's a lot of the local people because it's all at distillery only. You have to go pick it up. They don't really ship it. But this is where they basically, for 1 penny, give away some type of special whiskey or they're doing. And this year, it's a 2.5-year-old. It's a very young a rye whiskey, but it's all sourced in Maryland. So all the grains are developed grown in Maryland. The oak from the barrels is from Maryland wood. It's of course distilled in Maryland and Baltimore, and then it's now being aged in Maryland. So it's the first time they've done everything from the state of Maryland. And basically what they'll do now is next year it'll be 3.5 years until they're ready for it to be released. But for a penny, you get I think it's like a 250 milliliter bottle. And,
Wow.
So people
That
get
is
there
so
like,
cool.
yeah, for like, and it's a big festival. They're also releasing their 5-year bottle and bond, which is really to me the prize of it. But basically people get there at midnight the night before and just like camp out. It's like a big party for like 12 hours until they release it at noon the next day or 11 a.m.
Nice.
I don't want to put
That sounds fun.
I think we may be going live from that event. So
Oh,
Nice.
that'll be fun.
Bourbon and his wife, and I think Slapshot's coming. So there's people that are coming to this. So it's going to be a pretty cool thing. So November 12th is the date of that. So just seeing Ben in the chat reminded me. There's Sugar Kitty. What's going on, Sugar? I know there's a lot of channels going live right now. Of course, Bourbon Junkies, but other people are going live tonight. So good to see you, Sugar Kitty. He's everywhere. Oh, there's JH. Good to see you, JH. There's our good friend Nancy Fraley. Who doesn't love Nancy?
Who doesn't love Nancy?
Andy, look at that. That must make Andy feel better. She's saying, I hope Andy's on the mend very soon. So do I, actually. One, because, you know, he does all of our editing, and we're not getting anything out with him being sick. But I just know how bad he had it this weekend. Poor guy.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than being sick and having kids, right? That also are like sick or like because they're sick and you can't take care of them. And, it's a
You don't
bad
really
situation.
get a day off in that case.
You don't. Matt J's here. Amy Boehm's here. She's tracking all the super chats. I'll tell you what that is all in a second. There's a lot of people here. All right. I'm not going to let me bring up my next guest because it's great that Andy's not here because I think, anyway, he goes by no name. There he is. Joe Graves. How are you, brother? How do I put
Doing
everybody's
good.
name on it? Hold on. How do I put everybody's name on here?
How you doing?
Why aren't the names showing up? What am
You
I
gotta go
doing
over to
wrong
that
here?
brand tab.
See, I'm
on
not
the
used
side.
to. See, this is Andy's job here. See, look. All right. So classic. What is that? What do I have to do?
It's like display name tags or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
just a different kind of display. One's like a bubble. I think.
It says it's
We don't-
up.
I don't think they'll
don't
show
need
up with a comment on screen.
Is that what it is?
Hey.
Hey, there you go.
No, I wanted to show that. No one misses Andy.
Nobody misses him. Nobody misses him. He brings the show down. He brings the show down, Todd.
Well, you said finally we have some talent on the show. Probably is what's
Yes.
going on here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a one-on-one with Todd night. That's what I love.
Can
Yes.
we get over 50 likes tonight? Because we never usually do that. Let's just do that for me and Andy. Not really for me. Stroke my ego and give us a like now.
I'm doing it right now. Doing it right now.
There you go. So Joe,
Listen,
how
you'll
are
have
you,
more
man?
views on this channel. You'll have more views on this show. Andy's
I
not
hope
here.
so,
More
man.
views.
I hope so. Look, Andy's texting
Awesome.
me. He's watching. He's like, Nancy's here. Nancy's in the chat. Yes, I know, Andy. I know, Andy. Nancy. See, look, he's already trying to armchair quarterback this stream. I'm going to get all of it tomorrow. Andy, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. And there's Nancy. Yeah. So, Joe, are you going to Penny's Proof?
I don't know because that's the Montgomery County weekend, second Saturday of the month. So with the allocation season here, I might be sleeping there.
Joe, we'll be going live. Come on.
I'm live now, Todd.
That's
I'm
true.
live now.
That is true. But yes,
I'm
when
live-
that is
Here, which is even better.
that is true. That is true. You're on the channel. We should have a lot more viewers than 36, I think. Joe's on the channel. Deathless Dogs and Stacy. Anyway, yeah, I think that's cool too, Nancy, that everything, this is the first time everything is coming from the state of Maryland. You know, they're big. Joe, they're huge, right? They're all about Maryland, right? I mean, Sagamore.
Huge.
I mean, that's kind of,
Huge.
that's all they are. And we're pretty excited. Now, a 2.5-year-old whiskey, I'm not rye whiskey. It might taste, I think it's probably going to taste pretty young, but who knows? It's free. It's a penny, right? It's the idea.
It's basically free. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically free.
Basically, yeah.
Joe, what do you say? Well, let's start tonight then. All right. So what I wanted to talk about is whiskeys that you're really into right now. Maybe you don't have them, Joe. Maybe I saw you drinking a beer, I think. So maybe you're drinking beer.
Oh
I
no,
wanna
I was
start.
drinking a beer they named after my
Yeah.
wife. Yeah. Raging Bitch
Raging-
IPA. It doesn't hit as hard as her, but it's it's close.
I thought she would hit you right now when you say that.
Out of this glass.
All right. Oh, look at that nice glass you got. Hey, there's Kathy. Kathy, hit him, will you? Kathy, hit him. Anyway, here's the first bottle that I'm really into tonight. And Joe, I think you might have this or you're going to get it. So this is is it the one? No, it's not the one though. That's the one. You've drank. Oh my God, you drank way more than I did of it. Oh, that's the one you guys put a hurting on last weekend, right?
Yeah.
All right. So here's the story. This is coming out at, again, all of you, George and Justin, who were on last week. It's their store pick. So the cool thing about this, now everybody does Wilderness Trail picks, but this is nearly a 7-year-old rye from Wilderness Trail, which I don't know if there's ever been a 7-year-old. It's 6 years and 7 months. And Joe, how good is this bottle? Now for $79, I think it's 100% a buy. What do you think?
I think it's one of the best. I'm going back and getting another one. That's how good it is.
Don't you love that? Don't you love that? Yeah, it's it's like candy. It's like
the color on that is really nice.
It's beautiful. And they kind of lucked into it too. They weren't doing the pick. Prestige LaJoy, I think he said, which is a distributor around here. They kind of came to them with this already filled sort of a pick, not pick, but they knew it was good and they tasted it and said, "We'll take the whole thing." It was that good. It was like sight unseen. They weren't expecting to get the pick. It was that good. So this is dropping. If you're local Friday, you can't go wrong buying that over at Drug City or.
It's already out right now at Allview.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever, Allview. Oh my gosh.
It's so
you
good.
Still get that mintiness. You get the spice, the chocolate, the rye spices, all those baking spices come through. Just a phenomenal, super long finish. Drinks its proof. What is the proof on this? I was going to say, 111.7. Yeah, so it's up about 112. Super into this rye whiskey. Joe, is there something you're drinking other than that one that you're really into? What are you drinking right now? Oh, that's the new one, right? Jesus, you drank a lot of that. You just got that.
It's so good.
Tell us about. Hold on, let me put that. Can I do solo layout?
I'm not feeling so bad now.
Yeah, right.
Right. So
Wait,
that's the new batch.
No, it's full. It's full. See?
Oh yeah, sure.
Just got tilted.
No, I got this a couple weeks ago, and I've given a couple samples out. Then
okay.
I have
Did Andy buy you got Andy a bottle too, didn't you? Didn't Andy buy a bottle from you?
We don't speak his name on the stream today, Todd.
True. I'm sorry. That's right.
But I do have one of these for you, Todd, if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Paid for and all.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite type.
That's the best kind of whiskey.
All right, so you're into that. So let me ask you this: it's their annual batch proof. I usually am really a big fan of that. And have you had last year's and the year before? Like, have you had previous years of it? I think you do, right?
I didn't get last year's, but I have a year before, which is 119.8, which was pretty good. But
yeah,
Andy said I got to try it last year, so I'm going to get together with Andy, and I shouldn't say his name. I'm going to get together with the other guy and give him a couple samples. But I picked this one up too. I've been drinking on this.
Oh, that's another single barrel pick, Old Forester. What's the proof on that?
Proof on this, 126. Very good.
Nice.
Very good. Where's that pick from? Where was that pick from? Is it?
It's from a store down the street in Crofton. I don't even know the store. I've never been in it. I sent my dad.
It's
down
in Crofton.
there.
It's local. Okay.
I sent my dad down there. He stood in line. I was at a Maryland game, and he got me a bottle. So it's really good.
Look at that. Slapshot will be his wife and I will go to Penny's Proof, but guess we'll not be getting in if people. Yeah. So I don't want to say that. Listen, Penny's Proof is a huge thing. So you have to buy a ticket. You have to be part of their whiskey club. So they're whiskey thieves. I won't be able to leave home till 5. I think you'll still be okay. I don't think all 500. They have like 580 bottles or something like that. I don't think there'll be 580 people in line at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. But by like 9 or 10 o'clock, I think it's pretty much filled up. So I think you'll be okay. Because some people were asking how early should you get there. It really depends. But I know people get there at like midnight to start like camping out, and they kind of make it a party. So and it's Baltimore in middle of November. It can be pretty cold at 3 o'clock in the morning, but whiskey helps a lot of those things, I guess.
It's true.
Anyway,
and then your favorite too because of the
there you go. Nancy absolutely loves Sagamore. First did consulting for. Yeah, Brian is one of our favorite. Well, he is our favorite. Well, besides Nancy, one of our favorite people in the business that's really helped us big time. And we will be there hopefully live from Penny's Brew. So yeah, they're rocking and rolling. We are proud of them. So they got a lot of things going on that we can't wait to show you guys. And I can't wait for them to announce because a lot of things are happening at Sagamore. All right, Dan, Deathless Dogs, what are you sipping on right now that you're absolutely loving?
I'm sipping on at this moment a local Wisconsin whiskey, actually, from 45th Parallel. It's Wisconsin wheat, but it's their 15th anniversary with the Red Fife Heritage grain. This stuff is fantastic.
Wait.
Yeah, Red Fife is one of those, like, I think they got it from probably like the UW-Madison seed vault, one of them things, you know. But it's delicious because we went and did a pick of the regular Wisconsin wheat. And then we got to taste this one while we were there too. And I picked up a bottle immediately. I picked up a second bottle.
Is it real dark and red? I mean, it looks reddish. Is the grain itself? Because we've brewed with Andy loves this grain called red. I'm sorry, Joe. The man we're not supposed to talk about tonight. That name shouldn't be spoken. Called Red X. So it's a grain that gives, and we've seen some distilleries do single malts with it.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if that's similar to what that you said Red Fife? Is that what it's
Red
called?
Fife, yeah.
That's a malt, right?
It's a wheat.
Oh, it's a wheat. Okay, yeah. All right, good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's really good. It's like on the nose, you get like a lot of strawberry and stuff, and it's like super sweet, kind of buttery. As the bottle's going down, it's getting funkier and funkier, and it's, you know,
what's the proof on it?
This one's a low proof.
All right.
It's only let me do math. 96. Yeah, 96 proof. But I mean, yeah, for a low proof whiskey, it's been one of my favorites this year that I've bought. Really loving it.
And who's the distillery again? Who is it?
It's 45th Parallel.
45th Parallel.
Yeah, they're out of New Richmond, Wisconsin. So they make their stuff. They do a lot of contract stuff for other places like J. Henry Bourbon, if you've heard of them. They're another Wisconsin one that's a little bigger. They actually do the distillation for them, and really cool place. If you're ever in that area, they're just kind of in the Twin Cities area. Swing by. I mean, it's worth the trip. They've got good shit.
So I assume it's not probably outside the area, right? So it's not distributing to where we are in Maryland or anything.
No, they don't have national distribution at this time. They are growing and growing. They're like in the process of building another rick house, and you know, they're on the upswing for sure. But you know, for now, it is just local.
So that bottle's almost gone. Is that something you've been sipping on for hopefully more than a week?
Yeah, more than a week.
Okay,
it's been.
I don't know how much you love that bottle.
Yeah, we did the pick back in like summer. So
you've done a lot of picks. So how's that gone? Like, so when you do picks,
this is the only pick I've ever.
This is the only pick. So how would one get that? Is there a way to get that bottle through your channel somehow or no?
Oh, our pick? Yes. If you go on our Instagram, in our bio, Instagram's at Deathless Dogs. In our bio, there's a link because it's the first time they've done a pick with like. It's with us and another podcast, so they have fans that are outside the immediate area, so they've figured out a way to do shipping and all that stuff.
So there is a way to do it. So we could, in theory, buy that. There you go.
You
guys.
could.
What's the price on that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
On our pick, it was like $60 because they give you a discount on it, I think, or like 55. I don't remember the exact much. Yeah, our pick is barrel. Our pick is cask strength. It's 120 proof. It's good stuff.
120 proof. Jeez,
yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, there's Mike B. I'd love to know how. Yeah, I'd love to know how Mike B missed on the Lorley, but got Sherwood as a consolation. Maybe did it back in the day. Well, Mike, super chats today. We're giving away 2 ounces of this. I will be sipping on this later, as well as that Wilderness Trail that I just drank. But let's get to Stacy. And actually, before we get to Stacy. Here's a special guest in the basement. Let's bring this fine young gentleman up. He wears a cowboy hat.
Oh.
He's not as cool as John Bon Jovi, but he's still all right. There he is.
Yeah.
It's cool as okay. So I'm just not cool at all then.
Well, no. I should have prefaced it as Bon Jovi back in the day. You're cooler than him now because he's not good. But back in the day, I don't think any of us were cooler than Bon Jovi. So it is what it is. How are you, Sean?
I'm good, man. I'm good. That's quite yeah.
I'm trying to do an introduction for you. I'm sorry. I gotta botch that a little bit. Didn't mean to put you down too.
No, that's okay. It's okay. I'm good, man. Good to be here. Good to see everybody. Cheers, everybody on the panel and all you sexy people in chat.
Here, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. No, so Nancy is mentioning the Dan, the 45th Parallel does the distribution for. Yep, there you go. We're a master blender. There you go.
Yeah, Paul's a really good guy. We got to spend a lot of time with him when we were there. Super open about everything and would answer any question you had. And
Isn't that great? I mean, that's the cool thing about I don't know, this whole thing. I mean, we started as a homebrew channel 5 years ago. Got into reviewing beers and made contacts with a bunch of breweries. Andy started drinking. We started drinking barrel-aged beers and wanted to find out more about what was making these beers so amazing, that whiskey. Andy started doing it. I was like, you're crazy. He then screwed me over and put me on this slippery slope that is whiskey. And now we're doing predominantly whiskey stuff. So it's a crazy thing. And, we've made contacts with, Greg Metz and Brian Tracy and Nancy Fraley. I mean, Mark and Sherry Carter. And we're just two schlubs from Baltimore. Joe attested that. We're nobodies, Joe, right? And we're talking.
Yeah, but you also had that top 10 channel for like a year.
That's true. We did do that. Well, that was COVID. We didn't know what we were doing, so we were doing top 10 channel. That was
top 10 everything. Top
That's
10.
like a time period in our time. We didn't do live streaming, so we were like, let's go live because we can't get together because we'll get COVID. We don't know how to live stream, and we didn't know what to do. So he's like, let's have something. Let's do like top 10 lists. I mean, it got so bizarre that we were doing like top 10 shark movies of all time. Like, what is that? That was pretty much the end of our run.
That's just all the shark movies.
Yes, I swear to God,
all 10 of them.
If I could find it, where there's a good clip of it. We were at the end of our run. We're doing an actual video shoot for a whiskey, and we're having a bad shoot, and I'm just exasperated of how much we suck. And I mentioned how we're doing live streams about top 10 shark movies. What the hell are we doing? And of course, he puts that into a clip. Anyway, hi, Mom. My mom's here. Everybody say hi to my mom. Anyway, there you go.
Hello, Mom.
Yes, see,
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Nancy, making beer is the first step to downloads. Yeah, that is true. I actually have two beers on tap right now, a Marzen and a rye IPA. So my Marzen is fantastic. If you like sweet malty beers.
I like Marzen.
The funny thing was when I was talking to Brian Tracy, he was saying a lot of their distillers start in beer. That's how they get into sort of the craft of brewing beer and then moving over. I don't know if that's true for everybody, but he said a lot of them come from breweries. And it's the same process. You're mashing, right? And then the difference is you're distilling it. So, and then aging it. But anyway, Sharknado is the greatest of all time. That is funny. All right, Nancy. Stacey, I'm ready to hear what you're so excited to tell us that you got today. That was pretty awesome. I'm probably not going to know anything about it, but these guys probably will.
Because if they follow me on Instagram, I've been blasting all over Instagram all day about it.
I love your Instagram. Yes.
So I think everybody probably knows I'm like a huge Cologne fan. I've got a ton of their whiskey. Well, they released their first distillate, their first cask of their own stuff. So they released it at 60% ABV, 232 bottles, and that's it.
And you got one.
You had to do a lottery entry for the opportunity to buy a bottle, and I was lucky I got one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Very nice.
Let's see. Look how proud she is.
Ooh.
Oh.
Come on, camera.
Ooh, there you go. September 2022. Wow.
Yeah.
Mixed mash bill.
Yeah, it sucks. It's not gonna.
So, okay. Well, are you drinking any of that right now? Is that what you're sipping on?
Yes, that is. So this is 3 years old. This is PX Sherry, and this is peated. And they include a card that gives you like all of the details.
Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool.
Bill, the fermentation, distillation, maturation.
Not kidding.
Yeah, this is called Baron Tool.
And
So they're transparent as all get out. They had to put it on the card because they're not allowed to put it on the label.
Sure.
Oh, all right. Well, that's fine. At least you got it then. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, cool.
So excited. They released Cast 2 today. Certain Irish retailers got it and did another lottery, and I didn't win that one. That one was gone almost instantly as well.
Yeah. So tell us about it. What do we love about this whiskey? Are you drinking it right now? What flavors are you getting?
am. This drink's well beyond 3 years old.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking good. For only a 3-year-old whiskey, it's amazing the flavor that he got into a 3-year-old whiskey. So this is actually would be considered a single pot still if we were pre-prohibition.
Okay.
Since they now have the 30-30 no other grain other than 5%, they have to just call this Irish whiskey.
Oh, okay.
They can't call it a single pot still.
Got it.
Wow.
And it's flipping good.
And Nancy Fraley
I'm gonna have
is
to hide
she
this
loves
from
the transparency. Hide it from who?
I'm gonna have to hide it from myself.
Oh, for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, that's when you know you have a winner. And I don't want to even ask you, but I assume this was pretty expensive.
This one, because it was literally cask 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one was.
I've been there. Hey, don't.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody. I hear you. I hear
Yeah.
you. So
But
anyway,
yeah, I'm shocked after 3 years the color that he could get on this.
That is
amazing.
incredible.
So that's my question to Nancy, who would know. How would that how would the color from 3 years be that dark already? What would cause that to happen? Is it higher or lower heat, like temperatures? What would cause that to?
He only distilled from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on this as well.
Interesting.
He being Brendan Carty, the owner and master distiller at Cologne.
Interesting. All right. Well, Sean, you're up next. But before we get to you, I need a palate cleanser because I'm moving on to mine. So we all know what that is.
Yeah, there we go. Time for
However, hold on.
There it is.
I have to show everybody something.
There comes a T-shirt. Comes the T-shirt. There it is.
Oh, just wait a
That's
second.
right. That's right. We got new shirts, folks.
Can you
Those
see
are really
it?
cool.
Nice.
Hold on. Annie made this for me because we can make fun of ourselves, right? There it is.
There you go.
1090 palate cleanser. Look at this. I should be on a commercial for it. Look at.
Driving NASCAR.
Oh.
There you go. There it is. That's what I'm driving NASCAR. So there's my shirt. Isn't that nice? I don't know where I'll wear this, but on this stream is probably it.
You definitely need a Coke Zero sponsor, Todd, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Sean. What is one whiskey that you're really into right now?
Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing. You didn't get the memo. I'm sorry. I'm telling you now.
I probably did. I just hopped on, saw the email, and just clicked it. So, but this, I didn't even have to think about it. Is Balcone single malt pick that I got recently.
Yeah,
freaking loving that thing. Really just Texas whiskey in general. Since the master herself is here. Also this, I'm just about out of it, but this Still Austin cast strength is phenomenal. And I got a guy down in Texas that's trying to get me a Nancy Fraley pick of this, which cannot wait for that. Yeah, so yeah, really excited about that. So
we're gonna have Nancy on our channel sometime before the end of the year, hopefully, right, Nancy? We'll get you. We'll get in contact. But Andy, I think if he ever gets better, is going back down to Texas this in November, hopefully for their November release, which I think Nancy had a part in. So, which is probably the one you're going for, Sean. So
yeah. So I think she was saying last time that this is like batch 9, maybe.
Okay.
She'll correct me. She knows the thing. I don't have a memory worth crap, but
yeah,
feels like this is her 9th blend. So I think that's the one I'll probably be getting.
Okay.
If my memory is correct. So
Andy, he has not given me a sample of it yet, but the one he picked up back in, when was he in Austin? I mean, we remember it was I think over the summer, maybe August or he's drank nearly the whole bottle. Has not given me one. Says it's one of the best whiskeys he's had all year. And it's just like Andy, right, Joe? He does not share with me something like that. And expects.
Why even talk about it? Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
I can't help it.
Right about now, he'd be running some Joe Flacco video or some video making fun of you.
All right, I'm going into the second bottle. I just got this last week, but I'm going to drink it way too fast. This is the Lorley. It's a 16-year-old MGP bourbon at cask strength or at barrel, 97.8%. So it's lost a lot, but it's 16 years old. It drinks like it. It's super sweet, syrupy, and good. A lot of people were comparing this to the Remus Great, the Gatsby, right? That's out right now. I think it's a 15-year-old bourbon. So if you have that, possibly, that's a great comparison. This Lorley and Gatsby from Remus. Yeah, that's it. Yes. How did you just got that? I assume, right?
Yeah. I just got it last week.
So Dan, I got to send you a sample of the Remus of this Lorley, right? So that's
I'll trade you one.
Yeah, and then we can see. Listen, they're both MGP 15 and 16 year. I think is that a 15-year-old bourbon? I think
15.
Yeah, this is 16. So see how they taste, right?
Yeah.
So
I've heard through the grapevine the Lori's better.
That's we're a little biased here, right? We're biased here. It's coming in our backyard, but that's what I've heard too. But if you do it blind, that takes it all out of the equation, right? So
that's true.
That's what we'll do. All right. So, Sean, I'm sorry. So that's what you're into, right? What are you drinking right now? Then you have to have something.
Okay, yeah. So that's equally as excited about this because I had a little bit some nights ago, almost a month ago. So I still have, because I figured you'd probably be drinking the Lauralee tonight. So I still have most of the samples you sent me of the Sherbrooke, the Sherwood, and the Mount. So I'm going through those tonight. So yeah,
wow,
Nice.
just about to pour a little bit of the Sherbrooke right now. Yeah,
all right, so these were the 14-year-old MGP Rise that Maryland Heritage put out. That I think you won possibly, or I just sent it to you.
Yeah, I want one samples from you guys.
There you go. My favorite, I think, Joe. Have you had all three?
No.
Which one have you not had?
I had the Lori, a sample of that.
You've had the Sherwood. I gave you one, like a 6-ounce pour of that, I think.
Yeah, this dog I haven't even cracked yet.
Oh, that's the Sherwood.
I know.
Look, he's got so much whiskey he can't even crack it.
I bought
snob.
this today.
Oh, Cream of Kentucky. Look at you.
I've never seen it on a shelf here, so I bought it today. I don't know.
What'd that cost, Joe?
$70.
Look at you, top shelf.
That's what it should be. It's never 70 in Kentucky.
I know, right? Right. I don't think I've ever had a Cream of Kentucky, to tell you the truth.
It's okay.
No,
It should be $70 and not like 150. That's what it's normally marked up to right here.
Well, you have the Mount Vernon, then Sean. You have the Sherwood and Sherbrooke. It changes, but I think if you like rye, it's the Sherwood is your favorite. If you're more of a bourbon guy, I think the Mount Vernon, and then if you just like a combination of two, it's the Sherwood. So I'm interested to see which ones you like best. Well, we have a new guest. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm getting into the Sherwood now because I'm just pouring little samples because I kind of want these to last. But
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Sherbrooke was good, but kind of not as interesting as the Mount Vernon. I like the Mount Vernon better than Sherbrooke. So,
there you go.
Yeah,
all
let's
right.
get into the Sherwood here.
I think the Sherwood will be the one. And Eric is a great person to bring on because he is going to have an opinion about these as well because you've tried them all, right, Eric?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's going on, buddy?
Good, man.
Yeah, I have tried them all. Is that what we're drinking? It's through the MD Heritage series?
Well, Sean is. I'm just drinking a little bit of the Lauralee right now. You got your bottle, right?
I did get my bottle.
Have you opened your bottle?
I can't wait more than like 20 minutes after I get it to open.
I'm sipping on it right now.
Thank you.
What did you think of the Lauralee?
Oh man, I really enjoyed it. Off of the fresh crack. I let it air out in the glass probably for about like 40 minutes, but
I think it gets better with air too. As time, I think it actually opens up. When I first drank it, now my palate was wrecked. I was over Andy's. We were drinking a bunch of different whiskeys, and I finally said, "Let's open that," because we wanted to open it for the show. And I got real big grape syrupy notes, and it's still very viscous, and it just was with it one dimension. But I think my palate was wrecked. As it's opened up, I'm getting honey now, orange. I'm getting a lot more flavors out of it. You can tell it's a super old whiskey, though, right? I mean, that's the cool thing, how viscous it is.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's really nice. And my buddy got a Gatsby as well, so I'm interested to kind of side by side those two when he comes over.
All right, that's what we got to do. I think Joe's right. I don't know if you probably follow them on that group chat for All View. And are you on that, Eric? The All View and Drug City.
I'm not. I'm
You need to get
a
on
PA
that.
guy. I guess I'm too far outside of the circle.
But that's where at the fountain. Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
At the fountain, they have both of the pours, and everybody was doing reviews of them. And everybody was saying the Lori was better. But that's what they were saying.
I think they're biased a bit. We'll see.
Pretty much, probably.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Can you get Nancy?
Cannot wait. Yeah. So it's actually
Wow.
Mark, Mr. Great Shot. He's the one that's searching for him for me.
Nice.
So yeah, cannot wait for him to find some Nancy Fraley still Austin picks. Yeah, pretty excited.
When is that coming out? Is that coming out? And is that the November release?
So I mean, I don't. I'm
She would
sure
know.
Nancy knows the answer to that. But Mark was saying that they're still kind of around on shelves, the old release, so we might be able to get one of those. But if not, then it will be whenever the new release comes out. That I'll have to wait.
Andy said, and I don't think the one from August is still there, but it said it's one of his favorites of the year. So
I got one at Total Wine like 2 weeks ago.
now, did you see it? It was $49 there. Did you see it? Now, this wasn't a pick. It was just it was the cash strength,
Yeah, I bought it at Total Wine.
and it's part of their like Spirits Direct, right? So if you have their app, you get 15% off. So you can get that bottle for $43.
I think I paid more than 43.
I'm telling you,
Honestly, this might be the best $50 bottle in whiskey right now.
I got it for 43, Sean.
Well, yeah, that's even better.
Yeah. I mean, get out of here. You
I haven't
know,
even cracked it.
I was so skeptical though at first because what is it, 2-year whiskey? I'm like, how can it be that good? And I get it's the heat, right? The heat is what
Texas is magic.
Texas heat. You don't need that. And I said,
Do it right.
Magic.
3 years. If
there
you
you
do
go,
it
right? You can do it right. Don't hate. Maybe the penny's proof at 2.5. Although I don't think the heat is. Well, maybe we'll see. I'm worried the penny's proof. Are you going to penny's proof, Eric? No,
I don't even know what that is.
you don't know what that is. Oh, I'll have to talk to you about that offline. There you go, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a Sagamore thing, November 12th.
Oh man, I need to get over to Sagamore for sure.
We're probably gonna be going live there, so maybe you can come and help us.
Absolutely.
Be in the audience for us because
I'd
Joe's
love
not gonna
to.
be there. He's gonna skip out on us, Joe.
I might go there.
All right.
Can Kathy come? I mean,
Oh, yeah. See, there you go.
Come on,
There
man.
you go.
He's got
Kathy.
dishes and laundry. Saturday is laundry. Laundry.
He thinks he's a comedian. If I said that to my wife, I would be divorced by now. I can tell you that right now. Kathy
Because you
knows
don't
it's.
you don't have one of these. It's called the
I
pit pan, Todd.
definitely don't have one of those. I've seen, but here's a funny thing. I've seen them off camera, and Kathy rules the roost. It's so funny. Listen to him. He's on camera now. I've seen them off camera.
I
Kathy
don't think
rules the
so,
roost.
buddy. I don't think so.
Maybe I don't know. Anyway, cracked my Merced Rye. What is with hanging? They have it. What's the Merced Rye? I don't know that. Does anybody know what that is?
Oh, that's the Corbin Cash out of California.
Yeah, so since AZ brought it up, so I'm gonna do my first premiere review, which is kind of like a live review deal. We all are all whiskey tours now, but for those that don't, so because I'm having Corbin Cash on Friday, that's what my live stream will be, and so just kind of spotlighting them tomorrow in my review.
Nice.
The 90 proof rye, and then also their 123 proof cast strength rye, which are both fantastic. Spoiler. But yeah, and then gonna have David on Friday. So yes,
Nice.
It's gonna be a good week. And Patreons are winning samples. So
There you go. Which we are, or I am. Well, we are. I should say we, but let's be honest. I'm the one who subscribed to it. So anyway, Nancy was talking about she has zero control of the distribution, which we know. But I think we got to get to Texas. We need a contact in Austin that can get us all this goodness. Yeah,
You need to get to Kentucky first.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, you
Can
can't
I
be
tell a
a
story?
agree.
Andy's
I've never been to
probably
Kentucky.
Andy's gonna kill me, but I'm gonna tell the story anyway because he's not on the show. So,
Listen.
he was it's nothing bad, but he was home. His wife had a trip this weekend with girl. It was planned well in advance, girls' weekend, so he knew he had. But of course, the day she leaves, the one kid gets sick, and then he gets sick. But she comes back and she says, "We had such a good time. The girls and I were talking about maybe our next trip would be the Bourbon Trail in Kentucky." And then he's like, "You cannot go to the Bourbon Trail before I go to the Bourbon Trail." I'm like, "We haven't even gone yet." And they're going. No, I think it was. They wanted us to go with them. So I don't know. It seems like a guy's trip for the first time, doesn't it? Or am I wrong in it? Am I being chauvinist there? Saying it? Yes.
No,
My wife-
Todd. Who else is going to drive you? You, the women drive.
My wife doesn't like whiskey. She don't.
Stacy is
point.
going to
That's
kill
the point.
Joe.
That's the point. You're like, hey, I'm taking one for the team. I'm going to drink it, and I'm going to drink yours. You just have to drive.
Oh, okay.
And then when you're sitting there and you get the samples, you just give her the chocolate they give you. Here's some chocolate.
Like honestly, I can't even front on Joe because that's typically how our whiskey tastings go in my house because my wife's just not that into whiskey. So I usually end up drinking hers and I give her my chocolates. That's
hilarious.
pretty spot on.
Ours turned into me doing like
how it
4
goes in my
shots at the end. Just
Yes.
you didn't drink that. You didn't drink
Yes.
that.
Plus,
We do not waste whiskey in this house. So
Kathy actually tasted while we were there, so it was pretty good. That way, when I'm like, "You like this?" She's like, "Yes," and I'm like, "Great, buy the bottle." So we had a good time. It's not big samples, so it's not that big of a deal.
There's Unholy Loose. He is a new Patreon member. He's local. He will be at Penny's Proof. I can't wait to meet you and your brother, Sleep King, or I know his real name, but good to see you. And there's Aiden's here. God, I haven't seen Aiden in a while. You know what, Aiden? I saw that the other day. I don't check my email. I do, but I missed it. But I saw it. I've sent it to Andy, but he's sick as a dog. So Andy's the guy who usually reviews the songs. We'll wait for his response. But I did see that email, Aiden. We will get back to you on that. And there's Nancy Fraley saying, "Look, FYI, please check
Yeah.
out the Still Austin Nancy pick from the month of December."
I took a picture of that and I'm sending it to Mark right now because we're going to wait till December.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. So now we want December. I want all of them. Let's get all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
actually,
gotta talk to Mark too.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have him pick up the November release and
So
the
Mark's
December.
getting everybody this then, huh? They're going to start thinking something about him.
Yeah.
Lots of shipping coming out of Texas all of a sudden.
I'd love to get into bourbon that much, but I can't afford 2 areas of whiskey.
That's what I say
Yeah.
about
They're
Scotch.
coming so fast right now for Irish. It's ridiculous.
That's a good
The
thing,
the
though.
thing is, though, honestly, because of the markups in Kentucky, when I have people ship me stuff into Kentucky, it's almost cheaper most of the time, even with the shipping. So yeah, because most allocated things are marked up here. So, Mark's here, so I don't even have
He's
to text
on
him.
it.
I was about to.
I'm looking for it.
He's on
Well,
it.
here's the next bottle that I'm gonna. It's another 2-ounce
He's
pour.
lucky.
So you've got 2 ounces of the Lowry, 2 ounces of the Wilderness Trail 7-year rye pick, and then I found this. You know the place. You've seen this bottle, Joe. A new store opened up locally to us and had a 20% off sale for their first weekend.
Yes.
Wine Culture in Elkridge, Maryland. And I went in there, they have a great selection, actually have really good prices. I love when you go into a new liquor store and their prices are actually legit.
Yeah.
They're like normal prices, right? And you know they got it. So to top that off, they also had for the first weekend, everything was 20% off. So not only were the prices legit, you got 20% off. I found this, the Old Elk in 2021 Infinity Barrel.
Nice.
So it was, one, I think, I want to say 60, and you got Calumet 16 for 20% off. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. So there you
I
go.
got it.
There's that. So I got it for like $130. Their 2021 Infinity. I know it's a lot of money, but I think it's a steal. And then Joe got, as he went over there,
Calumet
hitter of a
16.
bottle.
$130 plus 20% off.
Yeah, so you got to put like basically
Wow.
$100.
Deal.
That's a great deal, and I love getting deals. So I love this. So here's a spoiler alert, guys. We will be getting the 22 Infinity sample probably on Thursday.
Nice.
So as Andy ever gets, we will do a nice review of that. It's nice to know Greg, and he's helping us out. Not sure why again, but he is. And sorry, Joe, it's on you. I didn't mean to do that. Everybody likes seeing Joe. There you go, Joe. Anyway, so you'll get 2 ounces. This is the 21. So the 21 is 3 different whiskeys. 60% of their 6-year straight bourbon whiskey. 24% of their 12-year Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. So one of them, the first one's the Old Elk straight bourbon whiskey. That's 60%. So most of it was from their own juice. Then they put in 24% of the 12-year Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, and then 16% of a 11-year Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And I love this bottle. If it was in 22, it'd be up for one of my top whiskeys of the year. Has anybody had the 21 Infinity Blend from Old Elk?
I've not. No.
No, but at times like this, I'm jealous of you guys in your liquor stores because, we don't get no 20% off in a control state.
Oh, that's right.
We don't get 20% off regardless.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. No.
My local liquor
20%
store
markup.
My local liquor store has coupons for 10% off. So I get all the newspapers from the library for free, and I cut all the coupons, and I go there with 10% off coupon.
That is a 100% true story.
It
So I
pays
have
the
to take-
tax. The tax is 9%.
There you
I
go.
have to take back what I just said because Kroger does have coupons on whiskey. It's usually just like shelfer stuff. It's never anything amazing.
No.
But
Look,
it's
we're
I
getting some
sneak
infor-
over the state line into Kentucky to get the good
How
stuff that I
dare
can't get in
you.
Ohio.
Isn't that illegal?
No,
I'm just joking.
it's for personal
illegal.
use.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're getting some information from Nancy. Again, just to read it, her May 23 release ought to be the first release from Still Austin's. That's a 5-year batch.
Ooh.
5-year?
There you go.
Holy crud. Could you imagine what that tastes like?
So Todd, you're saying you have not tried the Still Austin cast strength?
I have. It's one of my favorite bottles. Yes. I got it for $43. I've bought 3 bottles of it. Andy has
my memory's
the
bad.
August Still Austin Nancy pick, which he says is
Right.
one of his favorite bottles of the year. He's yet to share it with me or Joe. You'd think he would. We live like literally a couple minutes from him, but he just doesn't do it. It's okay. I get it. And thank you, Saucy. Oh, look at that, Kathy. Kathy, I'm not sharing with Joe if she wins this. Don't worry, Joe. I'll give you a pour. I can't not have Joe get a pour.
Just spending my money. Spending
my money. And there's one more after this, plus that rum whiskey rye. mix that I don't like. Which
So I did figure out why this is so dark.
Okay, why is it?
I'm reading it.
Okay,
It's actually one of the things I love about Irish whiskey. This is aged entirely in a PX sherry cask.
Oh, there you go. And that's what the Sagamore just came out in. I think Saucy
They don't
was
have to
drinking.
put it in any wood cask works.
Nice. So that's a nice color on it. There you go.
I saw your short on that. That was cool. Yeah.
There you go.
That wouldn't do anything for me, Stacy, because I'm not big on the sherry. But if you're into
really? Oh, you don't like?
I love the sherry.
I do too. There it is, Joe. That's a great bottle. That is a
favorite.
fantastic bottle.
We just got this about a week and a half ago.
It's almost half gone. It's like candy, isn't it?
You'd
It's
have
so
to like
good.
sherry, Sean, for it to spend. It spent 3 years in a cask. You would have to definitely like it.
That spent
It
2
is-
years in a cask, sherry cask,
Wow.
I think, or
Yeah.
18 months.
It's 18
I don't know how long
months.
ago- 18 months. 18 months. Yeah. Eric, did you
Now,
have
does
that?
have to go in a virgin oak cask first, or just straight in the sherry?
That went into a
4-year-old straight rye,
Yes.
spent additional 18 months
Yes.
in.
Okay, so it's finished in it.
Yes,
Okay.
finished. It's finished. Correct.
Okay.
Well, what are the rules on rye though? Because they're not as strict as bourbon.
I don't know what the barrel requirements on a rye are.
Yeah.
What do
Anybody?
you, but by what do you mean?
I bet Nancy knows.
She probably would. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's what that Sagamore is, and it's glorious. The funny thing was that Sagamore, they tried it at 6 months in the sherry cask. So it was supposed to come out last year this time, and they tasted it, and they were like, no, it's just not there. So they left it for another year, and they know what they're doing, I guess, right?
That's what you
Yeah.
have to love about Sagamore. They're not putting out anything that they're not going to fully endorse, and everything that I've had from them is fantastic. So
Yeah, from your tasting and nosing notes, Todd, I think I might have to pick that up if I see it locally, because it's not heavily influenced. It sounds
It's
like
not, which we thought 18 months you would think it would be, right?
Yeah.
You still taste, I mean, if you like rye whiskey, you get the mint comes through on that, the baking spices. To me, it's the perfect sort of, it's not cloyingly sweet with that sherry. There's dark fruits and stuff that you get from the sherry cask. It's just not, it's there, but it's not pronounced. It's not like the predominant, it's just done really well. They picked the perfect time to pull it. I
Cool.
think. Do you think, Joe? Is that you agree?
Yeah, and when you go to Kentucky, Todd, there's not much Sagamore on the shelf. And then when you ask them, hey, do you guys drink Sagamore? They're like, what's that? And I'm like, you got to buy this double oak here.
Jeez.
Buy the double oak.
Oh yeah.
But if you tell them you're from Maryland, Todd, the first thing they say is Lamar Jackson. Because Louisville, he was their quarterback. They have nothing.
Oh, that's
they're like,
true.
Lamar
Oh,
Jackson,
that would
Lamar
drive.
Jackson.
That would drive. It's going to drive Andy crazy because he loves Joe Flacco, right? So
That's all they say. As soon as you say you're from Maryland, they're like, oh, Lamar Jackson.
Oh, it's going to drive Andy nuts.
And then you're like, do you have any Sagamore? And they're like, no. But
It's gonna
Foregate
drive
was
Andy nuts too.
everywhere. Foregate was everywhere when I was down there. We
Did
don't have
anybody
that.
see the Foregate? Speaking of Foregate, who's on Sailbacks? I know I am. They just released. Well, it's actually their club. You know, I'm sorry. Foregate's putting out year-round juice now. It's like their own. Like they're doing now instead of batches, their first over split stave year-round release. And I just bought it.
get out of here.
Swear to
Shocker.
God, can you believe that? I bought it. They said it's the first of it ever, and I had to buy it. And I can't split stave, first ever. You know I was going to buy it. I had to. I had to. It's Foregate, right, Stacey? I mean, you have to. I mean, you just have to.
I'm the last person that's going to judge.
Todd, is that your
That's
morning
right.
routine? You wake up, you brush your teeth, you check seal box, and then you get your
Yeah.
coffee.
Kind of is.
You know what it is?
I check my email, and the email comes through, and it's there. They just know.
I just paid a lot for a 3-year-old whiskey, so I'm not going to judge at all.
But it's the same. So rye whiskey is very similar to bourbon requirement.
Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go.
What is? Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy. There we go. Yep. Rye whiskey produced.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. See, Nancy knows everything. How
Yeah.
cool is that Nancy's here?
News
Answer all.
good.
Any other questions for Nancy? Wait for when she's on our show. But hey, why not? She's here. Let's ask her questions.
Yeah.
Nancy, top 10 shark movie.
Well, we do know Nancy loves music. She likes rock and roll. She has a guitar collection. She likes Coke Zero. She likes whiskey. I'm pretty sure she's perfect. So I don't know what else you can say.
So speaking of shark movies, just briefly, I saw, what was it, on Amazon Prime or Netflix? Doesn't matter. There's a new shark movie. It's Attack of the Two-Headed Shark. We didn't watch it, but I think about it. We watched like 5 minutes of it, and it's just the dumbest. It's like the word. It's like 90s CGI. It's
You said that's on Netflix?
Netflix or Amazon Prime. One of the
So I can add it to my queue.
way too many streaming services, so I don't know which one it was, but one of them. Yeah, it's awful.
Man,
Totally adding that to my queue.
that's double trouble, man. Two heads. How are you gonna fight
So,
that?
hold on. Sean, did you watch the movie? Is that what
We
you're
watched
saying?
like 5 minutes just because I wanted to see how bad it was,
It was that
and
bad.
it's just as bad as the title is. Yeah, like I said, it's like a 90s video game CGI. Like I don't know what the budget was, but it was a really tight budget for this movie.
I like that comment. That might bring Andy back on the stream right there.
I know Andy might have just woken up from a deep stupor,
Yeah.
like a NyQuil
Yeah.
stupor. Saying,
His,
Oh,
his
and-
fever
and-
just.
I'm just curious. Does that mean Joe Flacco's not elite? I'm pretty sure that means he's not elite. I love Joe. Listen, I love Joe. Joe got us a Super Bowl. I'll forever be grateful, but we're not turning this stream into Joe Flacco time. I'm running the show today, and we're not talking about Joe Flacco. Joe, who is that comedian that we should need to say? What's his name that we love so much?
Stavros.
Has anybody heard of Stavros?
Stavros?
No,
Can we put
You mean
his link-
Stavros? Stavros Halkias?
Yes.
What's up, Anthony?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, that
I
guy.
love Stav.
He's
Yes.
from Baltimore.
Yep.
Do you see his post after every Raven game that talks about our accent
Yeah,
in
what do you-
Baltimore?
Yeah, he's playing like his cousin,
Yes.
basically. Yeah.
Yes. And that's literally like half of Raven fans are like, actually probably
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah, the fucking Ravens.
Yes.
He's just
I'm
going-
probably like that after about 10 beers as well. So Joe and I probably are like that. There he is.
Cleveland. You motherfuckers really thought y'all was gonna
Andy's out here. It's all good.
work like that. You fucking suck, yo. Yeah, little ass pathetic ass kick. Justin Tucker would have nailed that 60 fucking yarder, no problem, yo.
That's exactly how we talk.
Was for comfort, sure. Okay, we made Jacoby Brissett look like prime Joe Flacco out there. We never would have let it get that close, by the way.
He
Okay,
loves Joe Flacco.
a win is a win. It's kind of like fucking an ugly bitch.
Oh,
Okay?
God. Oh, no. That's good. It gets bad there. Andy's going to kick my ass now that I put it in. But,
That's funny. That's Andy's twin brother, wasn't it?
Joe says it looks like him. Anyway, Stavros is pretty hilarious. Anyway,
Yeah,
let's
he's really
not.
funny.
Anyway, back to bourbon. What is anybody else drinking? Anything else that somebody's not talked about what they're drinking? Oh, Stacy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got a
Stacy's
couple.
up.
Ooh, is that the
Stacey's
cast
in-
strength 2 stacks?
This is the cast strength apple brandy finish 2 stacks.
Oh, I don't have the apple brandy one.
The color. Let me see the color of that again. Look at that. All right. So, what do we think of that one? Jeez, that's.
This tastes like a freaking apple fritter in a glass. It's so good.
Mm.
There were 282 of these, 63% ABV, and it sold out pretty quick.
So you do all your purchases online, basically.
Yeah, I've bought and drank everything in Ohio.
Everything's drinking. Everything.
All that's left is, all that's left is proper 12.
All right,
in
raise of
Ohio.
hands.
That's
Do you,
it.
if you buy more whiskey online than in person, raise your hand. Yeah. Okay. 3-3. All right. So Eric, where do you get yours from?
Mostly Mash and Journey.
Oh, there's a
usually-
little plug for
Little
Bad.
shameless plug for Jason and Scott.
Well, they do have something coming out like basically every week. So there you go. I get it.
Pretty much.
They're picking again tonight. Another one. I think it's a
Blue Note.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Josh and Aaron from Stuff and
Yeah.
Whiskey.
There you go. All right. All right.
Cool.
And Stacy, you're all over then, right? For Irish whiskey, it's
Mostly Irish malts. There's Irish whiskey auctions that I pick up stuff and they'll hold it for me and just ship it all over at once. And so I've got the other 2 stacks I have over here is a cherry brandy cask finish. And that was actually a Netherlands release that me and a friend had to decipher enough Dutch on a website to get it ordered and shipped to Ireland to get it shipped to Ohio.
That's wild.
awesome.
That is good. It tastes like cherry Coke. It's really good.
Mm.
and I basically get all mine from Sailback. So I
Interesting.
top 50. That's all I have to say. Top 50. Okay.
I've been checking that out. They look legit. I've almost been ready to pull the trigger on stuff there.
Where? From Sailback?
Sealbacks, yeah.
Yes.
Todd, I get most of mine from Andy's wife. She sets it out in the curb in the morning, and
Is
I
that
just
what-
drive.
That's probably
So-
true. Andy has so
He
much
doesn't
whiskey that she's tired
He
of it.
doesn't
So
do
she
You're
just
a
puts it
reverse
out there.
milkman.
And Joe just takes it. Doesn't even care what it is. He just takes it. He knows it's
Take
probably
it.
pretty good.
It's free whiskey. So.
Yeah.
It has a scent around it sometimes. It smells funny, but I still take it.
Ben, that was Stavros. He's a comedian. He's he's making fun of my people, who I am part of.
The truth is,
kinda
we all
true.
sound like that. We all
That
sound
is
like
true.
that.
That is true.
Mm.
Anyway, all right.
It's cool, Ronnie.
Let's give away some stuff. We're an hour in. Heartsight reminded me we do have this is week 5 of the 5 weeks of whiskey. So let's bring up the wheel. So we're giving away 2 bottles
Wheel.
tonight. Now, any of you guys won the 5 weeks of whiskey? Dan, Stacy, you won 1 week. Joe won 1 week. Joe,
Yeah.
It's my turn, Todd.
This is my first time entering because I just signed
what
up
bottles
last
did you
week.
win, Joe? I can't remember.
I think the first one.
Oh,
Forget.
I gave that to you, didn't I? I haven't
I
given it
don't
to you
know.
yet.
No, you have winnings over there from me.
I probably do.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're over here somewhere. All right, let me bring up the wheel. And tonight is the 5th week. So let's get 2, hopefully, new winners. We're giving away the Old Elk real quick again. Old Elk single barrel pick from Sealback's Shocker Breaking Bourbon Pursuit. It's the rye whiskey coming in at 125. Have any of you guys had a Old Elk rye? Have you? I
No.
had not.
I've never
this
had any
once.
Old Elk.
It is glorious. The rye is fantastic. And then from Andy's collection, it's the Bardstown Pfeiffer Pavitt Reserve, which is basically the Bardstown. I don't know. Does it say what the juice is? Doesn't say. It's 100 proof. It's straight bourbon whiskey finished in Pfeiffer Pavitt. Anybody know what that is? I might be saying it wrong. Cabernet Sauvignon barrels. So this was last year, I think. Is that correct? I could be wrong on that too. That's from Andy's stash. All right. Can you guys see the wheel? No. Yes, you can. You can see it. All right. We've got 34 names. I'll go through them real quick. Let's shuffle it a few times. JG, David Bays, Northwest Bourbon, Mr. Whiskey Shits, Unholy Fitness, Eric Dismarius. There's Doug H, J.H., Bill Pitt, Deathless Dogs, Amy Boehm, Nick Proman, Oreo Cookie, Matt J, Christopher David, 4-Leaf Whiskey, DMCKY, Washed Up Slash, Mr. Great Shots, Tim Cornet, Mash Bill, Eileen, 4-Leaf Whiskey, Saucy Shane, Keith J from MA, Robert Shea, Big Vic, John Capola, Joe Graves, Whiskey Wars, JG. Do I have JG in there twice? No, good. I do have him in there twice. Oh, see,
Just take him out, Todd. Just take JG out. Just take him
Sorry,
out.
Jay, you were in there twice. Kathy Graves, Mike Mayer, and Sleep King. So we have 33. Anybody hear their name that commented that I didn't get? Let me know.
I swear I thought I heard my name twice, but maybe it was me.
Did you?
I think you might be in.
Yeah. Also, there's a JH. I don't know if there is 2 JGs. I'm not seeing 2 JGs on the wheel.
There's a Jay Hauser.
Oh, wait, there he is. Never mind. I'm sorry.
JG.
There were 2 JGs. But
There is one 4-Leaf whiskey. So you guys sometimes comment on the video.
Oh yeah,
and
right
then-
above DMC is the second one.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it
Stacey,
was
you
my
are
voice.
so kind and
we'll get Stacy B.
I won last week. I
I'm
mean,
gonna be
I
honest.
can't
I
get
saw
too
it, but I was
greedy.
gonna let it slide because
see. I read it. And
we
didn't
all
see
love
it.
Stacy.
I'm sorry, guys.
I won last
I'm
week.
not-
I don't want to get too greedy.
There you go. All right. So there
I'm
we
not in
go.
it, Todd. You can add me.
Or 2 weeks ago.
You are in it, Joe. Let me see. You're not in there?
I'm keysing. Go ahead. I am. Yeah.
You are. I want to make sure you're in. Are you in? No.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm in there.
Where are you, David?
Todd's tempted to add him to save on shipping, but
I do like when that happens. Ask Andy how much. Joe Graves, you're right there.
I know.
All right, here we go. All right. Is anybody in the chat saying, I'm not in? I'm not in?
No, I
Sounds
don't
terrible.
think so.
All right, let's go. All right, guys. Good luck. Thank you for all the support. Week 5. The first winner gets to pick which one they want. Here we go. Can you see it?
We're spinning.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
No,
gosh.
keep going. Keep going.
Oh, it's
Yeah. Still saving on shipping.
Oh, where's Kathy? Hold on. Let's go to the band. Where is Kathy? She's not watching. She's watching the Bourbon Junkies right now.
She's on the way. She has to close the dishwasher first. There she
Oh,
is.
there's Kathy. You want the Old Elk or the Bardstown Pfeiffer Pavitt?
It doesn't matter. Take the Bardstown. No, take the Old Elk.
Yeah, Old Elk.
I don't want Andy's
Better.
seconds.
Exactly. It's a full. You'll
Yeah.
love it. There you go. All right. Fight for Pavitt's up next. Well done,
I'm
Kathy.
winning next.
Thank you.
I'm winning next. So just give me the next one.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. I can't. Let's shuffle it one more time. Let's see
Easiest
who wins
delivery ever.
the Bardstown Fight for Pavitt. No, that'd be great.
We're not seeing the
Missing
wheel,
wheel.
Todd.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it landed on me. Yay!
well, we showed you guys ready. I ran it. You guys want to see who won? I don't even know
Hear
who
the
won.
applause.
Ready?
Who won?
Why isn't it? Where is it? Come on, play it.
Good
David.
bait.
David
Bays.
Bazy.
Hey,
Why is it doing
Hey,
that
what's
way?
up?
David wins. David's not even here right now, is he?
Oh, I don't know if I
Congrats,
saw him
David
or
and
not in
Kathy.
there.
David wins.
Good
All
job,
right, guys.
David.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
We will bring it back again soon. We just got to get some more bottles. That's all. That's all.
David says
Yeah,
he
he's
is.
here.
There you go, David. Hey, David. Thanks, buddy. You win, man. You win the fight for. Have you ever had this? I don't know. Maybe not. I've never had this. Should I drink some? No, I'm not going to drink it right now, even though he's already opened it.
You know, so I have the XO, and I really love that. So that's just a slightly younger version. So
Oh, is
I
it?
was curious about it. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So what? So you had the EXO?
yeah. The XO was the special release of the same. So it's just aged longer.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
The color on this from the barrel is just amazing. So, all right. What do we do next, guys? Anything? All right. My final pour, palate cleanser, and then final pour for me.
Okay.
Anybody else drinking anything else? It's from Saucy
yeah.
Shane. Thank you, Saucy. We will be reviewing this very soon. We'll do it against the 522 and the A122. This is the C922 of the Larceny Barrel Proof. Who has had this yet?
Oh, you already have the C922. I don't
Not
even
the
have
C.
Thank you
no.
to Saucy Shane right here. Oh, it's Kathy. Oh, Kathy. I'm sorry, Nancy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, DoorDash. I'd go
Night,
to.
Nancy.
Nancy,
Nancy.
you're the
Cheers,
best.
Nancy.
We'll be in touch, Nancy. Can't wait to have you on.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up on when Andy's not
See you
here. I
over at
love
the
it.
Junkies, Nancy. See you over at the Junkies.
I cannot wait for those Nancy Fraley picks. I am so
There you
excited.
go. All right, so I loved A122. Everybody said A122 didn't taste like it wasn't like a wheated bourbon. It was really hot. I mean, I actually liked it. Who's at
Which
A122?
one did you give me? You gave me a sample of one of them.
It would be A122 then. Oh, Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
I think I sent you the B521, which was my favorite last year.
Yes, that was it.
Last
Yeah,
year.
that was it. That was phenomenal.
Is this blasphemy for? I think I might prefer Larceny Barrel Proofs to Elijah Craig's right now. I'm just saying. I know that's
I do.
blasphemy. Sean,
Well,
In
Eric,
recent
yeah.
years,
So I've only had the A and B batch of Elijah Craig, and I've only had the A batch of Larceny, so I can't really say for sure. But
And listen, everybody's different. I'm just telling you what I like. And Eric, you disagree, so you're a big. I like Elijah Craig. It just, I don't know. These this year's especially this Larceny Barrel Proof has just been fantastic.
I will say I did not care for the A batch of Elijah Craig this year. I mean, not that it was bad; it just was. It was not. Didn't really do much for me.
It wasn't as good as that Larceny.
Damn, this is good. I
No.
love.
I'll tell
this.
you, if you haven't had the C922 for the Elijah Craig this
I have
year,
not. I
you're
have
not giving it a fair shot because
Oh,
it's the
okay.
best
All
of the
right.
year. It
Well,
is.
I think
No,
this
you
is
can
the
get one of
best. Well, I don't know. We're gonna do it. Thanks to Saucy. Saucy, you're the man. He found this for me out in Tennessee. I got it. He also gave me samples of the B522 because I didn't even see Joe. I haven't seen any of these. Have you seen these in Maryland? Like we haven't even seen B522.
And I haven't seen Elijah Craig either.
I saw the Elijah Craig B522. I've not seen the C922.
Yeah, I haven't seen a C. No.
But for some reason, I don't know why Larceny. I mean, they're both Heaven Hill. We don't ever see. I don't. It's super late. Like we saw the A in May. I still haven't seen the B, and I had to go to Tennessee to get the C. So
It's the same here in Kentucky, Todd. I see Larceny way after the Elijah Craig's come out. Well, I mean, last year I didn't get my C921. Well, I still haven't got it because I'm getting it from Ben in New York because it never showed up here. So I don't know, they just skipped it. I live in the state it's made in, so I mean, it's
that must be really bad. I mean, you live in. Oh God, I couldn't imagine. Anyway, all right. So, anybody else drinking anything fun? I saw somebody else pull something up. Dan, what do you got?
Yeah, go down.
All right, Dan. Oh, what? Oh, Starlight. I see
Starlight.
Starlight.
Cigar badge.
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa!
This is-
Oh!
You hear it hit the table,
Oh!
folks.
Oh!
Here we
Todd,
go.
I know you love this stuff.
I love it. Do you not love it?
So
I
good.
love it. Do you still
Oh.
have your bottle of it?
I do. You want me to get it?
Yeah, I'm interested in what your
Yeah.
barrel number is,
All right, let me
because
go.
the notes you gave on it are exactly what mine tastes like. And I've heard other people have different barrels and not like it,
Oh.
which is
Yeah,
just insane to me
like Cam
because
didn't
it's
like
so
it.
good.
Cam didn't like it. I was like, "You're nuts,
It's so
dude."
good.
All right, let me go get my barrel.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
just
Hold on, let me take it off, Dan.
Okay,
Hold on.
so Dan, I
Alright.
get like sweet cinnamon apple pie. Like that thing
Yep.
is just ridiculous. Oh, it's
Yeah.
like cinnamon apple pie in a glass. It's
Mhm.
amazing.
it like fills the room when you pour a glass of it.
Yeah.
You can just let it
Oh.
sit and it.
Starlight's
It's
one of
so
those
good.
distilleries. I'm like, I just need a road trip over there. It's not that far.
Yeah, you should. It's super cool. And if you there's a Facebook group called All Things Starlight Distillery.
Mhm.
And if you go in there, the guys that work for Starlight put up like what picks they have.
Man.
Oh, that's awesome.
So Dan, got to ask, how long ago did you get that? Was it recent or?
No, this was back in maybe March or April.
Yeah, okay,
That's when I got this
Wow,
too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
about-
what's your barrel number? I'm
Barrel number 2021.
Yep.
2180-2.
Okay. I'm 2182-2. But
It's not far off, I assume.
yeah, but it was weird because I loved it, and then I heard you talk about it, and it's like, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting on mine too. And then other people were talking about it at the same time. They're like, oh, it's just like weird floral and
What?
strange. I'm like, tastes like a perfume. I'm like, no,
Oh God,
it's-
no. It's like a
I don't know what
Cinnabon.
you got.
These people don't know what apple pie tastes like.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Sean, you've tasted this, right?
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
I think I'm doing a new video this year, and it's going to be samples of the year, and that's in the running. Like that, I
Dude,
love
yeah.
that so much.
I
Yeah.
mean, God, Joe, did you try this? Eric, Stacy, no. I'm sorry.
I
So-
haven't
Waiting for
had
that
it now.
sample, Todd.
What's that?
Still waiting for that sample.
All right. When we get together for the next tasting, I'll bring you a sample. It is now. I will say this: Rare Character put out a Brazilian Ambarano. It was on Bourbon Outfitters. Thank you, Eric, for letting me know. Eric texts me or emails me, say, "Hey, I know you like the Starlight. Look at this." I was like, "Holy shit, yes!"
They're gone already, though, aren't they?
They're gone. They were gone in like a day.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
just as good.
Really?
It literally tastes. We did a blind of it on one of our streams. I had a hard time. I picked the Starlight over it just barely because the nose was. I could tell the nose was my jam, and that was Starlight.
Mhm.
And he picked the Rare Character. They are so similar. I mean these barrels must impart this. I mean, just so powerful in what they impart
Yeah.
that I don't know why more breweries aren't doing this. Like, I mean, breweries, distilleries. To me,
Mhm.
it's like if I can anything that's in Ambarano barrels and it's a cigar blend, give it to me because I will
Yeah.
pay any amount of money for it.
I agree.
I feel like it's very polarizing with the Ambarana cask finish because I hear a lot of mixed
What's up?
reviews where some people absolutely love it and some people don't care for it. But I mean, I've never had anything else with that same profile on it, so I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, the Starlight's
I
just
hope
like
I
it.
hope more people start disliking it so it becomes more available.
Right?
Well, and I think it can vary too on because I think the one I've got, and I imagine the one because Todd, you got it around the same time. They're first fill barrels because
Yeah.
they'll do 3 runs in the barrels. So,
Okay. Yeah.
my friend got one of the ones that the same store did a pick on. That was a third fill, and I didn't get to taste it. But even the picture, it was so much lighter in color than this one is.
Interesting. Well, Mike B picked up. I picked a syndicate pick of Starlight from all of you the other day. First experience. Yeah. Well, listen. Starlight does not anything they finished. I've loved. There's not anything from Starlight that they've done that I haven't loved. Finishing one.
There's
they're
only
forced
one
to-
I didn't like, and it was
What
the
was it?
Sauterne finish bourbon. It just, and I know a lot of people who really liked it. It was, kind of like you were talking about with that bottle you're going to be giving away. Like, it's just not your jam,
Yep.
That one for me
Yeah.
is just like, it just tastes like burnt popcorn or something. Like, it just doesn't work for me.
The Starlight VDN I absolutely love. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I didn't even know what VDN was when I bought it. I had no idea. What the hell is that? No, I
What
don't
was
know
it?
that.
Transmitted disease.
Somebody getting like a weather warning or
Not me.
what's happening? Anyway.
Hey, there's Jerry Black. Good to see you, Jerry. DMCKY. Cheers.
EMC.
All right. Stacy, what were you drinking?
Oh, this is the infamous Dutch 2 Stacks cherry brandy.
Yeah.
Look at
So
you.
look at the color on that, the red.
Very nice.
Look at you.
See, I could get down
It's
with
like
that.
cherry Coke. No joke. Like freaking cherry Coke. Does not drink like it's 63%. So I pour just a little bit.
Where do you find all? See, I can't get an Irish whiskey because then
The
it's gonna
Netherlands.
It's the Netherlands.
Yeah.
That's where I found this one.
God, I can't
Yeah,
do it.
come on.
I just can't
Short
do it.
drive, Todd. Come on, just
Can't.
you're not even
That's Todd's
trying.
people. That's Todd's
That's right.
people.
That's right. That's true. Look at me. That's
This
exactly
is
right.
this one I did the most.
I'm actually
to get. This
Irish,
is the
but
most
okay.
ridiculous that I actually
Fucker, right?
got that one.
Northern Ireland.
Anyway, all right. Anything else?
Todd,
Anybody
Todd,
drinking?
I
What?
did get a text from Andy when you were talking about those Elijah Craig and also
Yep.
larceny picks. He said
Yeah.
he can't wait for the D pick. So I sent them one real quick.
That'll make him feel real
nice
good.
of you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you. I'm sure I'll love that, Joe.
Yeah, I mean-
Absolutely love it. Hey, we got
He's gonna
something in the mail.
Wake up out of a fever dream to that. That'll be perfect.
Yeah.
We got something in the mail. Yes, we're gonna have to do that. Andy, you got to get better because we have a lot of whiskey to review. Bardstown sent us something.
Which
It's
one?
the well, if you hey, real quick, if you're a Patreon member, if you know what Discord is, go join our Discord. We have Discord now. Go join our Discord.
Yes.
I'll
There's
join them.
there's like 14 or 15 of us. Come over and chat with us. I put this up there. It is we saw this on Coming Whiskey a while ago, and we have a contact over there, and they haven't sent us anything in a while. It's funny they sent us this. Shoot, hold on. How do I do this?
What do we got there?
Sorry, let me do this. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. It's basically it's a rye whiskey finished in infrared toasted cherry oak barrels.
Oh, cherry.
Okay.
From the West Virginia Great Barrel Company. It's their collaboration, whatever it's called. They're coming in 110 proof. I have the card somewhere.
Night, JG.
CJ. So it's basically 7-year MGP 95.5 rye and
Later,
12 year Canadian 100% corn whiskey blended together in those barrels.
Interesting.
Damn.
Now the MSRP on this, are you ready? What do you think the MSRP is?
If they sent it to you, it's $200 or more.
Yeah, it's $159. I mean, it's bar.
Gotta be. Yeah.
Well, that's a mixer for you.
Almost everything they do is around 150 now. So.
Is it for a 750 mil or for that size bottle?
No, this is just their sample bottle. Yes, 750 mil.
Todd, just crack that. We don't need Andy's review. We need your review.
Chug
That's what
it.
matters.
Andy would kill
He
me.
didn't show up. Crack it.
Oh wait, he would absolutely kill me. I won't do that to him.
No, he wouldn't. Just crack it.
I won't do that.
You're good.
Hey, Todd, I'm going to hop off because I have an
right,
appointment
Sean.
in the woods.
Yeah,
early
Sean.
tomorrow morning,
Yeah, buddy.
so-
Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna. Yep, no problem, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, no, I had a
Sean,
great time.
real quick, plug your channel, guys. Put his channel. I think everybody's probably subscribed to him, but what's coming on Whiskey Wars this weekend?
So tomorrow again, Corbin Cash review. Going to do a premiere of that, so kind of like a short live. And then Friday will be the full live with David, interviewing David, talking all things Corbin Cash. And Patreons, one Patreon will win samples of everything that I got from them. And I'm also going to be doing a giveaway of samples as well for everybody.
Nice.
So yeah, that's Friday and Wednesday there. Yeah. So thanks for that, Todd. Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
buddy, you're the best, and appreciate you coming on.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Although I'm
Cheers,
choosing with
Sean.
water,
Cheers,
but
Sean.
whatever.
Night, Sean.
you guys.
See you over to Junkies.
See you.
See you there.
See you, Mr. Monkeys. All right, hey, here's the Starlight. Oh, if you just smell, this is just absolute glorious. I mean,
Yeah.
my God, how can anybody say this is funk? I don't know. They must have got a bared barrel then. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's the only thing I can think of too. Because Vic even put in chat, I sent him a sample of mine because he got one of the ones that he was like, I didn't like it. And he said that the one I sent was better.
Wait, I mean, this is one of the better whiskeys I had this year.
Yeah,
Finished
this
whiskey.
is
This is up there.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Stacy, did you ever get one of these?
Oh, it's so
No, I want one so bad. I'm gonna
Send
end up-
Todd your
I've-
info, and I'll send you a sample.
Yeah, we'll send you a sample.
I'll send you guys a sample of something in return.
Ooh.
Thank you so much.
Todd, just connect. Oh no, just message me on Instagram.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's too much woman here. Too much woman here. Go ahead.
Come on,
I'll
Kathy.
get a hold of you, Kathy. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do that.
No, I keep spending too much on these Irish releases. Have been one right after another. There's another one coming up. Then the Barrel Club, it has Redbreast is releasing a Christmas cake, and they're releasing it first to Barrel Club members. That's finished in cream sherry casks.
Is it then going to get released outside of Barrel Club?
That's the thought. Usually stuff gets released to the Barrel Club before the general public.
Yeah.
Because last box for the Barrel Club was a bottling that ended up being the new Jameson single pot still.
Oh.
Which that's unfortunately not getting here tomorrow. But
All right, guys, we have another panelist. He is none other than Ben School. Ben's here.
Hey, Ben.
There's Ben.
That is it.
Now that the Raph left.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Bring it up a notch there, Ben. Cheers, brother.
I always bring things down a notch or two.
Well,
It's my
just like
role in
just
life.
like Andy, Joe, just like Andy.
A notch or two. How about 10? How about 11 like Spinal Tap?
Oh man.
Take it down 11.
All right, Ben, I got a bone to pick with you. Are you not coming to Penny's Proof because of the wait?
I
in
didn't
line?
say I wasn't coming. I was just trying to figure out logistically.
Yeah, it's
like-
weird. It's weird because they make you buy tickets, right?
Well, we already did the ticket thing. all of us.
Yes, but then it doesn't guarantee you anything because they take more tickets than they can actually put in line.
Right.
That's
And
weird.
they say that their
That's
time on it is 7:30 a.m.
Correct, and that may be when they release it. I don't know. We're
Yeah,
not going to be
supposedly
on,
that's when they start releasing it.
but they got to get through all five. Yeah, so if you get there at 7:30, I think you'll be okay. But if you get there later, I don't think you're going to get it.
Who the hell
Some people
gets up at 7:30 a.m. for a whiskey event?
I don't. Where I don't know. Joe does. They do. They do.
You gotta just rip an all nighter. It sounds like.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. It's like, oof.
It's a good time. I mean, listen, I've gone there, but I have missed out on the Penny's Proof though, and I think they party all. I mean, they're also releasing the other 5-year bottle and bond, which to
Right,
me is the
so
better
it's-
whiskey.
you're basically missing out on 200 mils of cheap whiskey.
And if you're not not that you are a big connoisseur of whiskey, but for Maryland folks,
I
it's
don't
cool to
have
get-
anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. Okay. But I mean, for us guys from Maryland, Joe, I mean, like it's all done in Maryland. So for us, I want that bottle.
Mhm.
Like I want it. I
Yeah.
want it because I have a attachment to it. So
Yeah, and the benefit is when you drive through the city, you'll get your windshield cleaned really quickly all the time. Yes.
well, that's a whole
Only
nother
Baltimore
story.
guys get that one. Only
I have a
Baltimore
question
guys
for
get
Ben.
that one.
Ben, did you try the Starlight Aberana finish?
Yes, I have a bottle.
Did you not like it?
I like it. It's its own pour because the Glen
Okay.
you pour it in is ruined.
Yeah, for sure.
Until it's
That's true.
scrubbed.
True.
No, so the thing is I'm starting to believe that Amberana has such a strong taste to it, it doesn't matter what you put in it.
That's true because I had the rare character rye whiskey and it almost tasted exactly the same.
Right. And I've had 2 or 3 different Starlights. They all taste the same. I recently had a
Oh, so
pick
you had
out of
something else?
Florida. It's the one where they put the spirals in them.
Oh,
Oak
Oak and Eden.
Yeah, one of those.
That just
And
sounds
I'll tell you
like
right
a
now, it
horrible
tastes
idea.
exactly the same. And supposedly there's Amberana finished vodka that people say tastes just like apple cinnamon. So I think that wood is so potent that
Yeah.
it just runs a freight train over anything.
I like
else.
it though. I like it. I like
Oh,
it.
I'm not saying that, but it's just like I don't think it matters what Amberana finished whiskey you get.
So it doesn't need to be cigar batch, is what you're saying, because it's going to overpower no matter what.
what I want to do is actually get a couple of those spirals and put them in bottles I don't love,
Yeah.
and just see if they
That'd be
become
good.
more.
That'd be an
That's a
interesting
good
idea.
idea.
That is, how do you get those spirals is the question.
I found 1 or 2 places.
All right.
I'll
Ben.
set you up with that.
Can't go any worse than the bourbon bullets I used. That was
Bourbon. What the hell is the bourbon bullets?
it's just a piece of wood shaped like a bullet you put in a bottle, and 2 of the 3 just made things exponentially worse than they had started. But the cherry was good.
Oh, God, that's good. All right, Ben. The question for everybody is whiskeys that you're really into right now. So, what are you drinking right now that you're really into?
Okay. Well, I can't go by what I'm drinking right now because what we drank earlier tonight was such a palate destroyer.
What was it?
That was 100. It was this.
Hold on.
Oh,
County.
Look at you. Look at you.
148 proof.
Joe's got that.
8 years old in a 15-gallon barrel.
Joe, what did you have, Joe?
That's the one when I was in Kentucky I saw. They don't have that in Maryland, but I picked this up.
Yeah, there it is.
No, that's a single barrel. This is just a straight bourbon. And this is
I loved it. I love that.
You loved it.
I loved it.
You can't get it here in Maryland.
I can bring you down a bottle if you need, Todd.
Dude,
is that the barrel strength or the regular?
No, it's not even the
This
barrel
is the
strength.
regular.
In
No,
the
this is
line,
regular.
Joe, what did that beat for me? Kathy probably has it written down, but it beat some heavy hitters.
It beat some
Todd,
heavy. I
if
love
you
it.
want a bottle, I can grab that right down the road.
Dude, I'll Venmo you, yes, because if it's
whatever, I'll bring it down with me.
Get two. I'll pay you back, Todd. Get two. I'll pay
there you
back.
go. You get
Unless
two.
you guys want the barrel strength.
I'll take that one.
Yes, I want the barrel strength. I want the barrel strength.
I'll
They
message
have
you. We'll
some
figure it out.
jalapeno whiskey, don't they?
They have all kinds of crazy shit. Although
My friend gave me a bottle
am
of the honey
hunting
and a
for- I am
jalapeno.
hunting for the whiskey that makes them make everyone Irish hate them.
Oh no! Why?
I will find it and I will drink.
They
it.
got a nasty letter from the Irish Whiskey Association, which is basically Diageo and Pernod Ricard, because they used Irish style on their label. You can't do that. Anybody who does is going to eventually get a.
I bet you
That's
Ben
how you
has
know
it.
you made it. That's how you know you're big.
Well, they
You're
could get a
gonna the
letter,
nasty
but
letter
they
from it.
actually in the United States have absolutely no pull. But they could sue them. But there's
They
actually,
can, and the problem is that if I remember right, it was released. It was a 2-year whiskey.
All right.
To be Irish whiskey, it has to be 3 years. Just
Right,
despite the fact that it was not distilled on the island of Ireland. But
right, but it's in the United States. That's like saying that in Europe you can't call something bourbon. You can. We're not going to agree with it, but you can.
I think it
There's
would.
no laws protecting it.
Nope.
Just like
All
there's
right.
no laws protecting, Irish style. But then again, there's laws protecting bottled and bond, and yet someplace up in Michigan made 130 proof bottled and bond.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
that
Joe
brewery.
has Joe. What did? Oh my God! I'm drinking right now. What Joe? You guys won. Wait till you taste this. It's so flipping.
don't
good.
drink what I
You're
want.
not drinking
Why
my bottle, are you?
This is my
What are
bottle.
you doing?
Good Lord, they jumped down my throat. I
So
got another
I'll
one.
announce it here. I'm trying to get my hands on some Dickel.
There you go.
So am I.
She just did.
No,
I
she
was
didn't.
waiting for somebody.
No, so
Yeah, so am I.
most people know I don't enjoy it. And
I
most
think
of
it'd
us
be-
don't.
I think, hey, put Dickel and Ambrano, and I like Dickel if higher proof it's fine to me.
Well, so there's a place not that far from me that I inherently trust the palate of the picker. He's been picking for like 25, 30 years. We're basically a world-renowned palate. Has picked in Scotland, picked all over the U.S.
Yeah.
He picked a 9-year Dickel that's actually 15 years, and a 15-year that's actually 18 years.
Okay. Yes. Good. Give it to us.
So I'm interested in that one.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nobody likes Dickel. I don't. What's wrong with Dickel?
No, don't say it, Todd. Andy's gonna clip it. Don't say
All
it.
right. Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Don't
See
say
that?
it. Don't
Thank
say
you.
it.
Thank
What's
you.
wrong
Todd,
with
when
Dickel?
you were at our house and you did the tasting,
Yes.
you picked this number 1.
Kings
Okay.
can't over what? I picked so Ben. Here
I
you
will
go.
tell you. I will tell you. Number 2 was an Old Forester President's Choice.
Oh shit. Shit.
Your
Shit.
number 3 was a Benchmark Single Barrel.
All right.
Okay.
Your number 4 was a Heaven's Door Cast Strength Single Barrel. Your number 5 was a Five Brothers. And this is the crazy. And your number 6 was a Russell's Reserve 13. That is
There's my
Todd's
palate, ladies and
pick.
gentlemen. There it is. That's my palate.
So if you get this, it's
for
better
that,
than
I'm going to
Russell's
do a
Reserve
Taco Bell
13.
series.
Hey, I like what I like. What the hell? Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell? It was blind. and I liked that. It was fantastic. I loved it. What do you want me to say? I liked it. I didn't.
Well,
evidently
that
love the
means you
Russell
like
13.
really oaky whiskey because
I don't think I do though.
But funny
I didn't like
thing
15.
was on that
I like Nine Pre
that
15. I
blind-
didn't like.
sorry, on that blind, Andy actually picked it last. You picked it first. Andy picked it last.
What did Andy pick first?
So Andy had the Old Forester President's Choice first, then the Heaven's Door Cast Strength, then he had the Russell's Reserve,
All
then
right.
the Benchmark, then the Five Brothers, then the Kings County.
All right, whatever. Stupid Andy.
is the Heaven's Door an NGP or a Tennessee?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know.
It's
That is a great question.
It's a cast strength single barrel.
Yeah, they can be either one,
Yeah.
and they
They
can
flip
also
back
be
and
I've
forth.
only had
toasted
the
or
red
not.
breast one.
Mm.
This.
Side label.
Can't read.
There's all the info.
Tennessee.
They can't see it. We have to read it, Jeff.
It's Dickel.
Here, give it to me.
Tennessee.
No, so it's Tennessee Distillers Corp,
Corn 80%, rye 10%, barley 10%.
which is a very similar mash bill to someone known as Schmack Schmanuels.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just a total wine pick I found, so I just
Mhm.
grabbed one.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could click on Aiden right now.
What did Abe say?
Todd,
Yeah, I got it. I don't
thank
care.
you.
No problem.
There you go. He does.
Now
Does he
I
like the hot dickle? Does he like the hot dickle?
Hey,
Why
there's
not?
a-
Why not?
You know, I don't hate the hot dickle. I'm
Not
gonna
that there's
be
anything
honest.
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's a,
Neither
do
so
I.
a place near me bought out the 50 mils of the Dickel Tabascos. They have like a whole pile of 50
Thank you, brother.
mLs of Dickel.
Do they have the
Tabasco.
little like green on the top still? So they look like little Tabasco
I
bottles?
don't remember. They're only $1.
That's
I would
pretty
think
cool.
that would be good in like a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the intent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop this open since everybody was talking about Sagamore so
hold on,
much.
hold on.
Yes.
This is a pick from my local store
Oh, that's
That-
gonna probably be fantastic.
that was there for like a year, so he had to reduce the price. I got a cask strength Sagamore
Holy
for
shit.
$24.99.
Oh shit.
Wow.
That's a
Wow.
6 years.
6 Jesus.
I just
gotta
got
move
this
there.
one, but I haven't opened it yet. My palate's pretty blown out, but maybe I'll open it. I don't know.
That's good.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
wow.
That drink that, Ben.
You got the
That's
sherry?
amazing.
The PX.
That's fantastic.
Oh, I love PX.
All right, back to Dan real quick. Dan's opening. Oh, he's getting this stupid.
I hate leaving this on top of the bottle. I
I do
don't know
too.
if you guys.
So do I.
it
I do too.
bothers
stand
me.
there. It's hard to get off.
Oh, and I always try and put it back.
Ooh, that's
Chris
nice.
Proceed. Hey, Chris. There, he's our friend and works at Sagamore.
So is this your first try of
hey,
a
Chris.
Sagamore pick?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's good. It's good.
That's really good.
There you go.
That does not drink as hot as the proof.
What's the
on
proof?
it. 110.
Okay,
I'd say it drinks about 100.
there you go.
Nice and
So that was a
sweet.
good $24 purchase.
Oh yeah. No, my friend actually helped pick this, and
Well,
they
shit,
just
let's
had
all drink
bottles of it
Sagamore. Let's
sit
all drink
forever.
Sagamore. Come on, let's all drink
Yeah.
Sagamore.
I've only had the
What's up?
double oak other than this. This is great.
There's only one thing more Baltimore than Sagamore.
What's that?
That would be the
Oh Jesus! Hold on.
that would be the Old Bay vodka.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
There you go, Joe. It just
Need some
turned
of
up to a
that.
party. All right, you gonna do that? What's Ben got? Ben, what the hell is that?
Andre the
Andre the
Giant.
Giant.
Oh my God, that's the best whiskey label ever. Who did that? Who did that? Who did that?
I
Did
can
you-
find out.
Where did you get
Yeah,
that?
where'd you get that?
That's
Is it
the
still
group
available?
I picked with out of Texas.
Oh,
Dude, that's a great pick.
Todd, I might have another one.
Dude, Andy's a bigger wrestling fan than I am, and he loved Andre the Giant. That would,
But Andy
would
doesn't
love it.
like me, so
You know what? Screw Andy. I'll take it. That's right. Nobody likes
Yeah.
him.
Todd, I'm
gonna
getting this
do-
tomorrow. If
The
you're
Sagamore?
interested,
What the hell's going on here?
you going
Yeah,
in on
that's
the
tomorrow,
Sagamore?
Todd. If you're interested.
I'm not interested in that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I don't have access to it. I'm going to drink their 4-year bottle and bond. This is fantastic. So the 5 years coming out of Penny's Proof, 5-year bottle,
I
4-year
thought
bottle.
the penny proof was like 2 year or something.
But that's the 2. Yes. So they're releasing this though, Ben. Their 5-year bottle and bond of their
Right.
normal, their own juice. The 2.5 years, everything's done in Maryland. So it's 2.5 years. Eric, you got to have something, Sagamore. Come on.
I can find something, Sagamore. I can
Come
tell you
on!
what I've
Come
been
on, Eric.
drinking right now is this
Ooh,
Barrel
how's that?
King.
Oh
Ooh.
shit! Oh,
that?
bougie.
That's dark.
Bougie. All right. Cheers, everybody.
This is the Sagamore. This is the best. The double.
No, this.
It's
the
great.
best.
It
Right
is.
there.
That is a really, really good bottle.
double oak.
That is fantastic. You're right.
Fantastic.
I've got way
That's
too many
the
bottles
answer.
open.
It's the entry door for Sagamore. I think.
When you pour water on your dusty turkey, damn it!
Oh, what'd you do?
I dumped water on this old rare breed.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus Christ! How old is? Hold on. What the hell is? Let me see that.
I just got this like last 2 weeks ago.
Show that again.
It's not
How-
that old. It's
How-
only like 2000, probably like 9 or 11 or something like that. I don't know.
Jesus, that's 20 years old. All right, I
No,
have
it's
a
more like 12. but,
Austin
you know,
Nichols
math.
Rare Breed 101 that I thought was old, but it's like only from like 2002.
That's still pretty
That's
cool.
old enough. That's old enough to have some funk in it.
Yeah, well, my dad had a basement bar that we had Raven. Hey, Joe, you'd love this. Oh, sorry. There you go. Ben's getting big.
I'm here.
We would have people over for the Ravens playoff games, right? So somebody brought over a rare breed.
So not very
Rum.
often.
Not very well.
Who's a Steelers fan? Are you a Steelers fan?
I think he is.
Green
Brown.
Bay, man. We're gonna be
Green
in the
Bay.
Oh, I
You're
don't
one
hear-
to talk.
oh,
You're one to
That's
talk.
right. That's right.
One to talk.
That's right.
I'm
You
a
just lost
Browns
the-
fan.
you
We're
just
a
lost
little
the Commanders. The Commanders.
Yeah.
For Christ's sake. Jesus
Christ's
Christ.
sake.
The Commanders.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Commanders, they were almost as bad as the Redskins.
They're worse.
That's
They're worse.
Anyway, and so he sold their house, and he said he had a basement bar, and I'm going through everything. He's got like all this other crap liquor, and I sold this Wild Turkey 101. Let me go get it. I'll get it.
So we have some Sagamore here. If I'm going to buy my first bottle of Sagamore, would you get the double oak or the rum?
Double
Double oak. I think is the
What
way to go
rum?
if it's your first one.
So what is? Tell me, like it's Austin Nichols.
Ooh, that's nice, man.
That's
I don't-
delicious.
Is it good? I haven't opened it.
Don't open it.
It's unopened. Somebody left it at my dad's house, and I saw that was
Is that a liter or 750?
7? That's a good question. 750. I think it's 750.
Are you sure? It looks a little large.
750. 750.
Okay.
That's what she said.
I wish that was said to me. That's all I say.
I mean, there's a reason people pay like $200 or $300 for that bottle.
Really? Is it that much better than the reg? I mean, is it that much better? I'm
Have you
not
ever
going to
had
open it.
Dusty Turkey?
No, I've not. But I live very
Then
close to
I'll
Dusty
then
Dan.
remind me to add that to your pile.
Guys, come on to Sagamore on the 12th. Ben's coming. Slapshot's coming. It's gonna be fun.
That's the current plan anyway. I don't know if I'm getting up at 7:30 a.m.
Now, listen, we'll figure it out. Come on, just come. Just come.
Oh, I already took the day off, and Bonnie's
Just come.
off for Veterans
Just come.
Day. So, although I
we
didn't
know,
think-
we know Brian. Hey, look, what happened to Christopher Sneed? He works there. We got contacts.
Yeah.
There you go. Christopher, what is so special about the 2.5-year-old Penny's Proof? It's all Maryland, right? That's what people are getting for. Oh God, is that Andy? That's got to be Andy. That has to be Andy.
Where?
Right there.
DMC.
that's DMC.
That's
No,
DMC.
it's Flacco
Flacco.
Rules. I think he took over his channel.
Just drop
Nobody
him,
else.
Todd.
Nobody
You
else
know.
would say that.
You know.
Nobody else. Would say that.
Andy's hacked
Oh, yeah.
DMC.
Stacy, what are you on to next?
Well,
I'm since I have nothing from the state of Maryland.
hang on a second. There was a time when
What?
DMC's logo was a little blurry, which this one is not crystal clear.
Here we go.
And
Hold on,
you know,
Hello and
Hold on,
rum,
hold on,
10-year
hold on.
rum finish. Irish
some
whiskey.
people in action popped on instead of DMC.
Oh, look at
Mhm.
that. Ooh,
10-year.
10-year-old.
She was
how
trying to
good is
get me
that?
to
How
buy
good is
some of
that?
that stuff in Kentucky.
It's really, really good. So I took this to our meetup in Lexington with Lilith Morgan and Chris Tatz,
Nice.
and I had to buy another one on the way back to Ohio because they emptied it. Yeah. These are sold in the U.S., but they're only in 375 ml bottles.
Yeah, and they're like
Because Olo
$100
bottles and 500, but we don't have.
And
that
aren't
as
they
an
like
option.
$100 a 375?
90.
Yeah.
That's
All
top
right,
shelf
so-
side there, boy.
It's right. All right, here's the Futura. This is the bottle I'm also giving away. I didn't like this at all. I'm giving it
You
to
loved
somebody
it.
who wins tonight.
You loved it, didn't you?
I hated this bottle.
What is that?
Hold on. I will. Yeah, it's a lot of work here. Sorry. I'm not used to this. There it is.
Which
Fortuitous Union.
All right, Sealbacks, put this up. It's the yeah, it
Sounds
was
like
a
stinker.
Starlight Distillery, Borden, Indiana. So basically, what's the big rum producer? The high-end rum?
Foursquare?
Yes.
Foursquare.
I think
Or
they
Apple?
had rum that they were trying to put into whiskey barrels. And unfortunately, the barrels they put it actually had rye whiskey in them. And so they can't unblend whiskey, right? And they can't unblend liquids. So they like, shit, we just lost out on a lot of whiskey or rum, I guess. And they tasted like, oh, we like this. It's actually quite good. Let's sell it for $55 a bottle. My dumbass bought one.
Only one?
I only bought one. It was on Sealbacks. A blend of rum and rye whiskey. So I was like, well, I love rye whiskey and I like rum finished rye whiskey. Maybe I'll like this. It comes in at 111 proof. I don't like it at all. I think it's funky as all get out. Somebody else might like it.
They didn't say that people would like it. They're like, I bet people would still buy this.
So I'm putting this into this super chat. You're going to get a Wilderness Trail 2 ounces from all of you. You're getting a Lorley. Ben, have you cracked the Lorley yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
We were talking about it tonight, but we cracked that Kings County.
That's all right. All right. I wanted you. Are you gonna? Do you have access to the the Gatsby?
Thanks to some gorgeous
Ooh.
gorgeous
You don't have to call me gorgeous.
gentleman on screen.
Oh, hold on.
That's not me.
He is better looking than Andy. That is true. That is true.
You know,
That
it's
is
just
true.
the lighting. Yeah.
Thanks to this spelt young fellow, I
Svelte.
will have a Gatsby in my life.
All right. That's
So
the
I'm going to have
comparison.
both the Lorley, thanks to the other gorgeous gentleman next to him.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, you paid for it. I just got it for you.
Hey, it made it
And
happen.
I got one for
I-
Eric too.
I paid
right
for
there.
the Gatsby too. Believe me, my bank account's hurting. But
Sure.
Yeah, I feel you.
you put
What's
the
that?
two together, and that's,
That's
a little
a couple. That's
a
like
large
$500.
MGP boy's wet dream.
Yeah. What's that, Joe?
I got 2 lorries, and I gave them to people.
You gave them to people.
Wow.
What's
Well,
wrong with you?
I sold them to a couple
Yeah.
guys on Discord because I'm like, you're
What I
not in
would-
the state, you can get them. So I sold them. So it's my good deed of the month. Oh, the show got better, guys.
Todd
show
was
got-
just disgusted
Todd
with that.
He's gone.
He couldn't
gone.
believe
At least told him at least tell him you flipped it 2 or 3 times.
No, I sold it actually the same price I got it for. I felt bad.
No,
for the
I
guys
hear
that
you.
did
You
too.
shared the whiskey.
Yeah.
It looks like the store down the street from my house where I do my grocery shopping has Gatsby.
I got so upset I had to head out of the.
it. Yeah.
Seriously, for how much, Stacy?
$250, I think.
Wow.
Let me start getting a wheel. It's not much, but it's Amy Bones still here?
$249.99 plus 7.5% sales tax.
Wow.
Listen, Vic, drink that cigar blend I sent you and shut up.
What did Vic say? Oh, per Ben Flex. No, you know what? He paid for him though. Like it's not like Ben paid. Hey, I like that about Ben. He paid right
No,
away.
but most people know there's a couple people in this community who are absolute MGP whores,
You are.
and that's me, Jeffrey Wack,
Well, I think,
uh,
and Eric, right
Eric.
next to you. He's
Yeah.
a big yes.
so a couple of us. Eric actually emailed you yesterday. Finally, back.
Penelope
emailed me a week
MGP,
ago.
isn't it?
Oh, I
Is Penelope
check
MGP?
back. I was
Yes,
thinking about
Penelope
reaching out
is
to you
MGP.
though.
Oh, I love that.
All right, guys,
Penelope's
talk amongst yourselves. I'm
program.
trying. I'm going to allow the super
Talk
chats
amongst
in.
yourselves. I'll give you a top.
Come on. Yeah, Ben, give it a top again, will you?
Oh.
Come on,
Oh,
guys,
let's see.
talk.
21090 is neither a 2 nor a 10. Discuss.
That's true. That's true. Wait, I'm a
Zip
10.
code.
Andy's a 2. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, that's what it is.
No, you kind of both in
It's their
between.
zip code.
Zip code.
We're
It's our
both
zip
a
code.
5. That's basically what it is.
So
That's our zip
creative.
code.
21090.
That is our zip
Nice.
code. We both live in 21090 zip code.
Yeah,
That's
they're
how you
so
do it.
creative.
We are very creative, aren't we? You're so
Yeah, I'm coming out my own whiskey channel. It's 21146.
But it's like I make fun of my cousin's brewery because like every new business in this area either goes by our zip code or driftless. So they went
There you
zip
go.
code.
They went zip
'Cause-
code. What is
yeah.
the driftless? What is that? What is that?
Driftless region. It's like apparently the glaciers didn't hit here or something. It's called the driftless. There's there's all this weird topography and crap because of it, but
Gotcha.
everything is either driftless or 608. Like every
You
new
have
business.
one up in Wisconsin that I think is confusing because it's Great Northern Distilling. Yeah, there's a Great Northern Distillery already in Ireland. So I was telling somebody, I'm like, oh, well, that's GND, that's Great Northern. And they're like, it's done in Wisconsin?
Yeah,
Like,
no, every time I hear that I get confused.
Yeah.
All right, last chance for towards you, almost a full bottle. If you like rum, you might like this, and you like rye whiskey. I thought I would like this. I don't. You might. It's yours. So there you go. You're getting 2 ounces.
Terrible.
Of the,
Super chat now.
yeah, exactly.
Great
Well,
sell.
This tastes
I don't like
shit.
it, but you
Try
might.
some.
you might. Whatever. Hey, I'm giving
I'll
it.
super chat one.
No, you
It's
don't have to.
shit, but I'm
No.
giving it away for you.
Oh, I
because
want,
we
I,
get
want, I want to get in.
Wilderness Trail, Allview, Drug City store pick. It is one of my favorite whiskeys, rye whiskeys of the year. I'm not kidding you. Old Elk 2021 Infinity Blend, 2 ounces of that. The Lorley, 2 ounces of that. And then the Larceny C922. Ben, have you had the C922 of Larceny?
Nope, it's not out yet here.
And neither is here, but thank you, Sausage Shane. I love it.
We
It's
get
my
a
favorite of the year.
C922 ECBP when I was in Jersey, but not
Oh.
not Larson yet.
I'm
Have
in
you cracked it yet,
$5.
Yeah, thank you,
I have
Dan.
so
Thank
much.
you, Eileen. All right, let me bring it
It's
up.
sad how many
What?
I have so
I'm-
much whiskey. It's sad.
Well, I think we're all. Well, I don't know. Andy,
We're all in that book, man.
we're
we're
all in
all
that
there.
book. It's kind of bad, right?
Anybody
It is-
else over 1,000 bottles?
Oh, I'm not. Oh, that's true.
No.
Jesus,
I drank too
1,000?
much to get there.
I had 110. Oh shit, 1,000. You have 10 times as much as I do. 10 times.
You got a sprinkler system in your house?
Jesus, Ben. 1,000.
Heat sensors, but not only that, the really scary thing is
1,000?
I only have 1,000 square feet.
He just has one
hell?
per foot.
You got like bottles underneath your mattress?
Yeah, I think you might.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's like bottles over the toilet, probably.
Ben, you should do
Yeah.
a video of your on your channel of all of your whiskey. Just show it all. Just show it all.
I don't.
Oh, you did it the other
I don't
night.
want to flex. I pour and they sample and I share.
It's not a flex
But
to me.
I have
like want to
somewhere
see it.
between 300 and 400 open bottles. It's like, did I open the
Yeah.
C922 night? No, but I have like 7 other ECBPs I open. It's
That's
like,
true.
because I was talking
funny.
to Tony Two Toes was here tonight, and there's like,
Yep.
he's like, you never finish bottles. I know because they're all like halfway.
Got it. I get it. I get that.
They're
We're all like that.
varying levels.
All right, let's give away some whiskey and some run finished. Well, I actually don't know what is this. This is a blend of rum and white whiskey. I hope somebody gets this and likes it. And if they don't like it, I'm sorry. I didn't like it either. So this is a terrible giveaway tonight. Although I think the Infinity Blend is great. The Wilderness Trail is great. The Lorley's great. So the samples you're getting are great. I don't think this bottle is very great, but I'm giving it to somebody because I
Todd,
don't
you know
want
what
it.
else? You know what else is not good at all?
What?
Andy.
Well, that's true. He's asleep now. He is my partner in this whole thing. I can't say that about him, Joe. I can't. I love Andy. He's my best friend. So
We'll talk off air, Todd. We'll talk
That's
off
true.
air.
You're my second best friend, Joe. Okay,
I
that's how it
appreciate
goes.
that.
All right, how's
I
that?
appreciate it.
All right,
I
there you
appreciate
go. All right, let's give away some whiskey, guys. Thanks all for your support and everybody on the panel tonight. I was not going to do a show, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go live. People, come on. Thank you. I actually have fun doing it this way.
Thank
We don't
you.
do it a
It's
lot.
fun.
Pubs
All right,
are
let's-
it. That's
fun.
awesome about Andy.
Good time.
It's fun talking about Andy. All right, let's give away some whiskey, guys. Thank you. Let's shuffle once, twice, 3 times. Here we go. Who wins this awesome fortuitous union? which
Oh, that was
Sauce.
so close.
Oh,
it's a mash bill.
Nashville.
always
That's a
Nashville.
tie. That's a tie.
The mash bill. Stanley's not even
Wow.
watching anymore. He's like, this is terrible.
No, he's here. He was
Yeah, he's
asking.
here.
He was asking who won the 5 weeks of whiskey.
Not you, man.
Not you, Stanley. You just won
You just won a bunch of whiskeys.
the super chat.
he just won the fortuitous union.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
there you go. And he won Lorley sample, which I think he's already won, so he's getting more of that. Stanley, if you don't want the fortuitous, I will give you other Maryland Heritage Series offerings if that's what you want. The Larceny C922, Old Elk 2021 Infinity Blend, and this amazing store pick of a 7-year Wilderness Trail Rye. So, all right, I'll go around. Let's get this off. How do I stop that? Remove. Look at these. Dan, on your channel, we're going live this weekend. What are we talking about?
This Thursday, I'll be live.
Thursday.
Just a general, shit show. It'll be fun. I think I'm going to open my. I have that Cooperstown baseball whiskey I've had for a while since like the World Series is starting.
Andy
the
loves
next day.
that. He loves the
I'm going to
bottle.
open it up. I'll also have a review of the Remus Gatsby coming soon. I just filmed and a Halloween video coming out. So.
Oh, what's on the Halloween video?
Whiskey and Halloween candy pairing.
Oh, we've done that.
It's pretty fun.
Here's the spoiler alert. For us, it was Reese's Pieces cups and Wilderness Trail bourbon, the best combination.
Sounds tasty.
Stacy, we love Stacy. Stacy, what do we got going on your channel?
I have a video coming out this week too. I reviewed Dublin Liberty's Murder Lane. Seemed appropriate for the Halloween season. And then this Sunday, I've got some friends on that actually turned their spare room of their house into a legit Irish pub.
Oh,
They couldn't go to Ireland during the pandemic, so they brought Ireland to them. And I mean, it's just ridiculous.
we have Irish
what
beer
they
too.
do. You
We have,
walk
like,
in and it
Guinness.
looks like a pub.
Nice.
And then the following week, I'm going to have some people on that they did a whiskey bus tour in Ireland. It was 8 days and they visited like 11, 12 different distilleries. So they're going to talk about all the special behind the scenes tours they got and the special samples and whiskeys they got to try and hanging out at the pub until closing with the staff afterwards. So that one's going to be a lot of fun too.
I love it. And your Instagram's awesome too. I love your Instagram.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right. The only other, Joe, you have no channel. So,
What are we doing on our channel this week?
yeah, what are you guys doing?
This week, I don't have a channel because I drink too much and I don't have enough time on my hands.
You support a lot of other channels, though.
Well, I do. Only good ones. Not this
Why are you
one,
on ours?
obviously.
Not this one on ours.
I don't know. It felt bad. It felt
We
like I had to help
live.
you out.
We know you. That you have to. You have to. You really
a
have
little
to.
bit. I mean, Kathy went to school with you, felt
Yes.
sorry for you, still
Exactly.
does. So I'm here to bring the level up a little bit. No, great time. Thanks for having me on.
You rock,
Glad
Joe.
to see Andy's not here. Hopefully he feels better.
Oh, there's me. Oh, that's my high school picture with
We
him.
got your
Show that
picture at
again.
the house. It's silly.
Oh, there's Andy.
Oh, there's Andy.
Oh my
Andy's here
God.
tonight.
Oh my
I
God.
loved you guys so much from high school. I keep your pictures just laying around
Oh,
my house.
That's not true. That's not true. I try to get frisky with her. She shows me the picture. I'm done.
Look at my hair. I was going bald.
That is some
It-
birth control if I've ever
Oh
seen
my
it.
God! Look
Yes,
at
it
us.
is.
Oh, that's us.
Totally is. Totally is.
Holy crap! That was
Nah,
us in 11th
good-
grade.
Good time. Thanks for letting me on. I had a good time.
Joe, I love you, brother. Kathy, you're the
appreciate
best
it.
too. Eric, thank you for
Well, I
coming on,
guess I
man.
can. Yeah, man. I guess I can plug my OnlyFans. I mean, this week I'm going to be
Yes.
Nice.
pretending
Yes.
to be your dad and acting like I'm proud of you. It starts at $9.99. So you guys come check it out.
I'm signing
I'm there.
up.
I'm there. I'm there. Take my
Oh my
money.
God, that's class. That may be the best thing we've heard all night. Oh, Andy would never have allowed that. See, the channel's different when I'm on. It's all good. And Ben, you actually have a channel. When do you go live?
Yeah, go live Friday nights, 11 p.m. for the moment.
Can we go earlier at all?
Well,
I go to-
the problem is Friday nights are packed.
I
And
know.
now they're even more packed.
I
And
know.
so I'm
That's
looking
why I
at
picked Sunday.
possibly doing some pop-ups, some other things. I have some distillers that want to come on, so I'm looking at doing another day, like more like a
Please.
pop-up kind of thing. But Friday night's my usual shit show. Hang
I'll
out,
try to stay up this
pub.
week.
But yeah, I mean, since I didn't have anything planned yet, probably go with just telling people that I'm proud of them, and but I'll do it for free, and you don't have to pay for OnlyFans.
Ben is cool. There you
cutting
go.
cutting his knees out in his OnlyFans.
That's it.
That's
well,
right.
I'm not as pretty, so I got to do it for free.
That's right. Yeah.
There you go. Well, guys, hey, Joe,
Tom.
go ahead. Yes.
Everybody, get on Discord so we can trade
Yes.
some bottles. We can do some
Yes.
store hauls.
Get on his Discord.
Is the
When we
link
get
on the
here in
Patreon?
Maryland-
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
Okay, I'll join.
Dan.
I'll join the 730th Discord.
Please
And
do.
join Discord so you can be like Joe and have absolutely no interaction with your family anymore at all.
Exactly.
Good.
But we could do some trades. What we can get here in
Trades.
Maryland, you probably can't get somewhere else, and
Yes.
that would help out.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Hey,
Hey,
Discord fun.
Ben, you have a lot of reach. You can help some people out, right?
What do you want?
See,
I'm
get on
not
Discord.
saying
I mean, my God.
I'm not
Get on
saying
Discord.
6-hand deliveries went out today, but
Yeah, exactly. They did. So get on this. Come on, 210. Help us out. We're trying to grow our Discord. We have 14 people on our Discord, for Christ's sakes. Help us out. Get on there, Ben.
And
Come
two
on.
of them are right here.
Yeah, exactly. We need you.
Well, are you
And
on the
Eric's
Wiz
on there.
cord?
What's that?
Are you on the Wiz cord?
I don't even know what that is.
What?
The Wiz cord? What is that? No,
I'll tell
not.
you about it offline.
Okay,
Pull
good.
the
Well,
whiz
no,
cord.
I mean, most people know about it. It's been around a lot. It's kind of it's done by Bill the Whiskey Dick. It was kind of like the OG
who that
Discord
is?
for Whiskey Tube.
I don't know who that is.
So it has a lot of different channels on it. I could shoot you an invite.
I'm showing that to
Or
Kathy
anybody
later.
else who needs it.
Yeah, right. Stacy, do you know what? Dan, do you know what that is? Dan, you know what that is?
I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm
neither.
still trying to figure out Discord.
I don't know if I
Just-
want to
it's
do
a-
that.
Stacey, I've been using Discord for years now, and I still don't get it.
Discord is a
Okay.
message. It's a message
I
board.
feel
That's all it
better
is.
then.
It's a
No,
message
it
board.
is, but
The group text.
there's 700 different ones.
Well,
I mean,
I
there's
only want you to be on
millions of different
21090
ones,
so I can
but-
talk to you. That's all. That's all I want.
It's a group
Yeah,
text.
It's
That's
small.
all. And we can share some bottles or whatever
Where
you
the hell
can't
did
get.
you
Where you
share
can
it?
get.
I don't even see it on your Discord. Am I not a high enough member or something?
You might not be. I don't know. It's
I
everybody.
recently found that out that I wasn't a high enough member. To
No,
qualify
that's not
for
true at
things
all. I don't
on
hide
other
anything from
channels.
any members. Joe,
I
it's
know,
on there, right?
okay.
No,
Okay,
I'm
I guess
on
I
it.
am in the whisk. It says
Ben, I will
search
email.
Discord.
I will
Holy
text
cow.
you the link. Ben, it's there. I promise
looking.
you. I don't post much.
Roth
Jeez,
versus
Louise.
Hagar.
There it is,
Oh, here
right
we go.
there.
Patreon Discord server.
There it is. And it was all because of Joe. These two right here. This lovely couple. What a beautiful look. Get her in there, Joe. Your wife is a saint. Okay, there you go.
It's not working.
And Kathy, I need your help with it. By the way, I want to show something. I received our first box for our 21090
You're not showing it.
whiskey
It's my
advent
beautiful
calendar.
face. That's all that's on here is my
Us.
face. You gotta.
JG, he's gone already. Oh shoot, it's already on.
Yeah, you gotta go back to you.
Shoot, who wants to see me? God
No,
dang
you
it.
can just see us.
There
Yeah.
you go.
There it is. There it is. Look, here's the first
Yep.
one. JG sent it. I opened it up. Who is NASA Family Reserve? I don't know what that is. Have anybody had that?
I mean, I have.
Yeah.
That's my future husband, actually.
That's
Gene
right.
Wilson.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It is.
Dan, are you in that? Are you? I can't remember. Are you in it?
So, Todd, the
Dan-
links.
Dan-
No, I'm not. I'm
Oh, I
not in
know.
the
Damn it!
advent.
Damn it!
Got ours
Eric,
right
got
here.
in
Eric,
late.
you are. Eric, you are right. Yes. We're full.
We're gonna save on
Stacy,
shipping.
you're in. Stacy, right?
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
I'm still trying to figure it out, but yeah.
No, just look. Hold on. Just buy that link. Just buy the
Are you-
buy the bottles.
She's talking about Discord, Todd. She's talking about Discord.
Oh no, Advent calendar. Advent calendar. You're
Oh
not-
no, it filled up before I could get in.
Dang
Yeah.
it. Ben, you're not in it either. Dang it.
No, I'm
All
in
right.
it, but I'll give up my spot for them.
No. You're in. You're in it to win it. Let's
Yeah,
go.
but I'm a Jew. I don't care if I'm not in. I'm
no,
not
we
in.
want all Jews, Gentiles, and atheists. We want them all.
Ben's doing his own Hanukkah. You know,
No, I'm just
Hey,
saying. it's
menorah.
not- Todd, I
Make
have
it-
so
I
much
like it.
whiskey. If somebody else wants to be in, that's fine.
No, you're in. I want you in. Are you really in? I can't remember. I should know.
Is,
might be
is
in.
Ben doing the Buffalo Trace kosher? Is that what he said?
there
I
you go.
could if you
I like-
want.
That's true.
I haven't picked the bottle yet because
That's hilarious. That is so funny. Hey, Mike and Bird, what's up? Hey, Go Fish is here. Good to see you. All right,
kosher
guys.
wheat or kosher rye. You tell me.
We had the wheated that was actually quite good. Actually, I liked it. I actually thought
Yeah,
it was quite good.
Todd, the link's not working.
All right, I'll text.
No,
And-
literally, I'm clicking on it off of Discord and it's not working.
And go in chat. Saucy put the direct link.
Where is it?
I'll see if it works. Probably won't. You know what it is? I'm probably just banned. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I haven't banned shit.
No, the link in Patreon wouldn't work for me, but Saucy.
What? What the heck? No wonder no one's. What am I doing wrong? Fuck. Oh well.
Yeah, the link works that Saucy Shane put in.
God damn it, Joe. Why did
Todd sucks at the internet?
Evidently, I do. Why? No wonder we have 14 people. How do we get 14 people in there then? I don't know. All right. Well, I'll repost that tomorrow.
Maybe it expired or something. Maybe it was an expiring link or
Oh,
something.
does that do that? You know what? It says 7 days. Why is it 7 days like that link? That's a good. Oh, whatever.
I don't know. The more people you get, the more you communicate on it, Todd. The more people show up. You know, you can.
Well, Saucy,
down
Andy, hey,
the-
Joe,
I'm in.
Joe and perfect. Joe and Saucy wanted to. Joe, Saucy, can you get Joe another A1 922 for larceny?
I'll send Saucy a
C9.
message.
Come on, get it there. All right,
That's
anyway,
what it's about.
guys.
Bottle trading, and I can get here when he can't get there, and we can try to work some stuff out.
Todd, I told you were banned. You banned. How did I ban? You banned shit. How did I ban shits? What did I do? Did I ban shits? What the hell did I
Ban
do?
shits from the Discord?
I don't even know how to do. I don't even know how to ban anybody. I
How
don't,
does he know how to work with Discord?
I don't know how to
I'll
do
take-
Discord.
I'll take
I don't know what I'm
shits. I'll take shits all day.
I don't even know how to do that.
I do
Can't
take
ban
it.
that around here.
I don't even know how to set up a Discord. How am I banning some people? I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
First person you ban is Andy.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Joe's the one setting this all up. Honestly, these guys are running it all. They are.
I don't run it.
Well, you told me to do it, and I did it.
I know, and it's a great idea. So you can sit there and talk to everybody.
Do you do?
I agree. I actually like it a lot if we get more people into it. I love that everybody's
Todd.
in there. But all right,
Todd,
there
do
we
you do everything Joe tells you to do?
go. Maybe it seems like a good idea. If it seems like a good idea, I do it. I actually like Discord. I'm on Mash and Journey or Mash and Drum. There's a bunch. I like it. I like Discord, and let's do it for our channel. So there we go. Anyway,
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
all right, let's end this shit show. Guys, thank you so much. It's not a shit show, and now it is though. Ben, I'll see you in a couple weeks, right? You're coming, right?
Probably.
No, probably. See, Joe and Kathy, are we doing our bottle? Or the,
I have trouble planning day by day.
Yeah, so
it's
do
like
I.
a couple weeks out is like.
That's true. Eric, thank you, brother. The Lorley. What are you going to say about the Lorley? Give me one thing about the Lorley. What do you think about the Lorley?
Oh, well, I mean, you can definitely taste the age on it.
There
I mean,
you
it's
go.
fantastic. It's got a great nose. It's got a, I
Agreed.
mean, for a sub 100 proof bourbon, I mean, it's actually got a pretty nice finish, and it's definitely
do this.
viscous for sure. More than one word, but
There you go. Stacy, we love you. What? Any last words?
I need to start buying more bourbon and less Irish because I'm going broke.
Oh,
No, I'm
that's not
just
gonna. I don't think that's gonna help. But
No,
good- good-
I'm
Shipping
excited
costs.
to see everybody with the advent calendar. The list you guys have is really, really cool.
There
So
you
I
go.
think
We
it's
will
going to
do
turn
that.
out really neat.
Perfect. Dan, any last words?
Hey, man, it's been fun. Thanks for having me on,
Thank you,
and we should do it again sometime, man. This was a good time.
When's the band playing again?
Ooh, that's a sore subject, Todd.
Oh,
We don't
sorry.
get into
Okay, I
No, I'm just kidding. No, we're kind of on a hiatus because Eddie moved to a different city
I get
for
it.
work. So
I do like watching it though, because that's pretty freaking cool that you play drums and they rock it. All right, I like it though. And last but not least, Joe and Kathy Graves.
Stacy, we will get you that sample. Kathy's going to hit
Ooh.
you up.
I already did. I already sent a
Oh,
message.
thank
Uh,
you.
Todd, it's been a great night. And go, Joe Flacco.
Yo, Joe Flacco. All right, guys. Thank you all. I love you
Todd,
all.
just
We'll-
full screen me real quick first. Just
Oh, hold on. Okay,
for Andy.
sure. Just for Andy. All
Right.
right, here we go. Todd, because that's exactly what we need.
That's right. That'll be the best-selling T-shirt you guys ever had.
I know, but you know what?
Probably.
Andy won't do it because he's a bitch. That's what it is.
There it is. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, Todd.
I'm just joking. I love Andy. He's my best friend. Anyway, guys, thank you all. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank
Andy,
you. This was a lot of fun.
Andy, you should be like, oh, look at this. Jason, you're watching this still? You shouldn't be. You really
Oh,
shouldn't be.
no.
Good night, Jason.
Jason,
Guys.
see you over at the Bourbon Junkies.
Hey, good Bourbon Junkies. Let's go. All right. Cheers.
Let's do it.
that's good.